going to be out in like a year and a half.
Get an Xbox. Get an Xbox.
I think, well, we were looking it up, and I guess there's one on sale at Target right now. It's like $260, those Slims or whatever.
Yeah.
You got to get an Xbox.
I'm not getting an Xbox.
We all have Xboxes, you fuck.
I'm not getting an Xbox.
That's retarded.
I'm a PlayStation guy.
That's gay.
Hold your ground, JB.
I am. I'm staying with PlayStation.
Sucks.
I ran with Xbox all through the 360 years, and I quit on them. Fuck them.
Well, the 360 was awesome. That was the best.
No,
It was
360 was good. I only burnt out 6 of them, though.
Yeah, they had hardware problems.
You know, the 360 was great, but could they just for once maybe fucking put a Blu-ray player in that thing?
I bought them.
Well, they tried to fucking double down on HD DVD, and that fucked them.
Yeah, they went solo on DVD.
They released 4 different model types for the Xbox 360. They couldn't just slam a Blu-ray player in there once.
Yeah, but they did have Blu-ray or HD. It wasn't Blu-ray, it was HD.
Right.
Remember the DVDs, the high definitions?
Well, that's why Sony ended up outselling them by the end of the fucking.
Dude, I still have the player. I still have the Matrix trilogy on HD.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's probably worth money. Fuck is that?
Is that Ken laughing?
the Joker?
I can barely hear it. Yeah, that's what I heard in the background. I heard.
Yeah, you know, like when Jack Nicholson sees his smile and he smashes the mirror.
What is that?
What?
I can barely hear
He's
it.
raping Shannon.
Oh.
No.
He's among the mongoloids.
Dude,
Fucking
filthy.
Filthy just goes, oh.
That PS4, twice, I tried to boot up Resident Evil 2. Both times, it got so fucking loud. I mean, it was loud. Like it sounded like a box fan blowing in your ear. And it just turned the PlayStation off. It was like temperature too hot. Just turned it off.
Wow.
I cleaned it out 2 times over, and it's still doing it. I mean, it's one of the first ones, man. I waited in line like the first week they came out, and it just I guess it just didn't take the next
Amazon.
That sucks. Well, I remember buying the 2 Xboxes originally and then sending them back, and you know, I figured it out. Every time one busted after 7 months, I'd just send back the other one.
Oh yeah, you could. I used to scam Xbox all the time. I just tear the faceplate off, send it in, be like, yeah, it's not working. I'd say
it had just unscrew it and then take the guts out of the shitty one and put it in the fucking good one, and then take the good guts out and put it in my shitty shell, and just fucking steal it that way and return the shitty one.
Right.
Yeah, fuck them. Like, get your shit together next time.
I like how they make you wait. It's like, dude, I bought some shit from you and it's broken. You give me some shit. I don't have to wait.
What?
Yeah.
I'll never forget. They said, box it up. I said it's got the 3 red rings or whatever, the red rings of death.
Yeah.
And they said, take your faceplate off. We'll send you the box. You send us the box, and then we'll send you a rental out, like a 360, until we get yours fixed. I was like, are you kidding me? So they sent me one, and then just later down the road, they just sent my Xbox back. I just never sent the rental back. I had 2 Xbox 360s. Boom.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
They
That's
never
awesome.
said anything either.
I
Probably
never
'cause they
got
were so
that.
backed up.
Yeah, I never got that. I wish they did that with me. They just told me, yeah, you wait 3 weeks for the thing to get there.
Dude,
Once the
like,
black
is
version
Tommy on
came
the
out,
phone?
I never had a problem.
oh yeah, I bought the Elite the week it came out. That shit was slick.
Is Tommy here?
Tommy on the call?
Hey, Tommy.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be the new.
This noise in the world.
Yo, this is Tommy's phone if they scored a goal.
Oh my god, dude! Do you remember NHL 2011 or 9? You could put custom sounds into the game.
Yeah.
Dude, I had my own goal song, like, cause you could put your own music into the game, so you could have made that the goal horn. No joke.
Dude, we were making fun of the Toronto Maple Leafs, what they play after they score a goal.
They play something gay. I know that.
What was the song you put in, Joe? The house next door to me belongs to.
They play Hall and Oates, bro, when they score a goal.
Oh yeah, Hall and Oates. Yeah, that's what they
They
do.
would play Hall and Oates.
They play
which-
Teddy Goods' theme song.
Dude, it's the weirdest fucking thing ever, man. That they would play Hall and Oates. Like, I just don't get it.
What a bunch of fags. You fucking fags,
weird.
Toronto. What's a
Dude,
made?
in MLB The Show 19, you can actually upload your own walk-up song.
That's sick.
That's pretty
it's
cool. Yeah.
fucking great. MLB 19, the show is amazing.
Hey, Joe.
Wish my PlayStation wasn't broken. I'd be playing that. What's up, Ken?
Toronto just scored. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they're lame, man. Well, they spell Leafs wrong anyway, so
They are so shitty, man. I can't stand
Leafs?
the fucking Leafs, man.
that's what Leah said. She goes, "Why do they spell it Leafs?"
Oh, I can't stand the Leafs.
I hope we beat them tomorrow in their stupid building on Easter.
What's the series now?
They're 3-2 them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I hope you fucked them in front of Jesus's reanimated corpse.
I'm really mad. Like I'm very reanimated corpse, dude.
Complain to the fucking refs. That's all they do at Toronto is complain.
The fucking their guy cross-checked one of our guys, and that pushed him back into our goalie, into Rask, and he couldn't get across to make the save, and he was like half in the paint and half not, and so they took a look at it, and then they said it wasn't interference, but like Rask couldn't go right to left, he immediately started yelling at the referee, and I don't know. I saw it. It's wishy-washy because, like, you're outside. Like, the right leg of Rask was outside the blue, but the left leg was all in the blue in his butt, and he was trailing back into the blue. And the guy cross-checks the Bruin in the back, and that pushed him back into Rask. And that's when he crashed into Rask, and then Rask couldn't get from right to left on the one-timer.
That's interference, man.
They said it wasn't after they looked at it.
That's bullshit.
And
You
then
remember they used to call goals back when your skate was in the crease?
dude, that was the
Dude,
dumbest
what about fucking
shit.
Brett Hull's goal for the Stanley Cup?
Oh, yeah, in 90-something, 98, 99?
Yeah, he was in the crease.
Yeah, that was, or it might have been 2000, but yeah,
Gal versus Buffalo.
dude, that was enraging shit.
Yeah, all season long they call that goal back, and then they score that goal to win the Stanley Cup, and they let it go.
Yeah.
Ken, were you guys watching hockey while you were streaming at all?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I always got it in the background. Yeah,
Did you see that
Oh, my God.
the Capitals slaughtered the Hurricanes?
It
I did.
was a massacre. And then the Blues won, too.
Yeah, they took the series, man. Good
Yeah.
for them. Let's
Goodbye.
see if Shell deactivates her account again this year.
See you later, Winnipeg.
Oh, man. There's a lot of horny bitches out there in Winnipeg, I'll tell you.
Remember last season when the Knights beat Winnipeg and she deactivated her account so I couldn't shit talk her?
No, I don't. I remember when you deactivated yours.
I didn't deactivate mine. What are you talking about?
I know. I was just fucking fucking around.
What are you talking about?
I'm joking. I don't know.
Just the way he answered that was great.
What the hell are you talking about?
You're right. You're not a bitch.
What the hell are you talking about?
No, but I mean, you know what? What you did was you just deactivated your life. Like you just went missing for a day. I would too.
Oh, you mean after the Knights lost?
Yes.
Yes, I was crushed. I couldn't report on that.
Well, you didn't even you went missing. People believe you. Actually, you left after that. I think people believed really that you left the show because of the fucking Knights. Like you're just like that's
you
it.
were probably telling them that, Joe.
No, people were saying that to us, and we were like, "That's funny, maybe." I don't know. He was mad.
Oh fuck! There's a possum.
Go fuck it.
Dude, those things are nasty.
Yeah, we have those trash cans. They go in the trash can. You go to look at your trash, and all of a sudden you're like, what the
I
fuck?
told you the other night when me and Keish got home, we went around the back and our trash toter's back there. I walked back there and just broke out into a break dance, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Just letting them know I'm here."
Yeah, you said you did the shiver or with whatever the fuck it was.
A little shimmy.
A little shimmy. All right, let me start the show so we can meet the Easter Bunny tomorrow. And
What the fuck?
fucking Sweet Tooth is over Ken's house tonight.
What's the middle two over there?
Whatever the fuck. Remember when you hear that coming, you'd be like, "Oh shit."
Dude, I will fuck anybody up with Spectre.
Yeah.
I will fuck people up with Spectre.
I was just thinking the same thing. It's
Give me Minion all day.
oh.
Remember Minion?
I liked Axel too, but it was hard to maneuver that shit.
What did you have to do to unlock Minion? I mean, before putting the cheat codes in, do you remember how you got him?
I think you had to beat the whole thing, right? With that, like with somebody, right? Then you have to beat it.
I can't remember.
Maybe on hard mode.
Wasn't there like a level where you were like in a volcano or some shit too, and you were like surrounded by fire?
I think that is. Well, is that the last level?
It might be because like all the cars and the vehicles are like swarming around that big ring of fire, and once you got in the ring of fire, like your health would decrease, and you could like get them down real low and then like trail them into there and then just hit them with like a bomb.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Ring of Fire.
Did you guys ever play Vigilante 8?
Went down gate.
Yo, Joe, can you see me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why do you have that?
Why? It's the fucking thing.
What is this? What do you mean?
It's this thing that he sent me.
It's the Tommy comic?
Look.
Have
Oh,
you read
God.
the comic?
That's funny. What? That is not his face. Like that beautiful eye that's on there and everything.
Yeah, they're missing about 8 chins.
That's what that is. No, that's Debe's fantasy of how he looks when she fucks him in her dreams.
Oh. Oh boy.
Let me trigger the sounds. Hold on a minute. Just keep talking.
What's up?
The fucking Washington
Go
Capitals,
sit on a
motherfucker.
dildo. Go sit on a dildo.
You guys are riding some serious heat right now, dude.
Go sit on a dildo.
You piece of shit.
Shit.
You piece of shit.
What the hell is he talking about?
Let me know when you guys can hear this, by the way.
Okay.
You piece of shit.
the hell he-
All right, boys, we're going to start showing that.
You
None of them.
No.
Like, there's
You
nobody on that team that like
piece
is
of
like
shit.
okay to root for. You know what I mean?
You piece of shit.
Hey, you suck Joe Cronin's dick, fucking faggot.
All right, we can hear him.
You can?
Hey,
We're up 3-2. We're headed to
He
Vegas
was
for
such an
Game
annoying
6.
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Joe, if you're listening, you stupid fuck. This fucking idiot.
I love the way the way he starts ripping me.
He was
Joe,
such
when
an
he goes,
annoying-
he talks to the mic real cool like this.
And he says he doesn't know me, but he like knows everything about me somehow.
He was such an annoying fuck. Joe, if you're listening, you stupid fuck. This fucking idiot gets on Twitter, and I have to explain. He looks like one of those guys from Long Island that wants to be a white rapper, but he's 30-something years old, lives in his parents' basement with the droopy cap and the whatever. But he thinks he's Howard Stern, and he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone, and he's a very shock jock or whatever. And somehow or another, he accumulates followers on Twitter's instead of actual people. But anyway, I'm
That's
going
true.
to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it on a real show like mine that people listen to instead of your fucking playtime in your fucking basement. But then he would get hot when we wouldn't answer him. Even fucking Morella's not hard up enough for money to answer him, right? And then it would get increasingly more desperate. What's the matter? You don't want dollar signs all the way across. This dollar signs doesn't sound good to you? Like, please, I'll blow you finally. I'll blow you if you'll come on my show. I'll swallow every drop. And it just is fucking pathetic. So please, nobody listen to anything involving a guy named Joe Cronin because it's just so fucking sad.
he's a hunchback.
Oh, that was
Go fucking stutter some more, you fucking stuttering has-been.
He's a hunchback.
dude. I'm telling
He's a
you,
hunchback.
I can't even listen to his show. I can't listen to his show anymore because he still does it. So he's like, and we get out there at WrestleMania, and I'm at WrestleMania. My fucking legs hurt so much that 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 I couldn't even get, and it's like I'm just fucking dying. I can't even listen to him anymore.
Dude, if you watch his original major rant on Russo, like that one back from like 2000 or whatever it was,
Yeah.
he like 1,000 times goes, like 1,000 times.
That guy has had, like, Jim Cornette has had cancer for like fucking 20 years at this point.
This is Corrupted. This is Corrupted. The Corrupted Podcast.
On Easter nighttime. Right now, the bunny should be delivering chocolate to people or something. I don't know. Oh, and also, real quick, I mean, I'm here with Ken and Filthy Mouth Gamer, Foul Mouth Ken, Filthy Mouth Gamer, Justin Bailey, and I'm Joe Cronin. I just want to say, you know, I know that a lot of people hear the Easter thing, and a lot of you guys aren't, you know, I had a few of my Muslim friends say, well, we don't celebrate that shit. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you're right. But anyway, everybody have a good Easter whenever you're listening to this. It probably isn't Easter, but if you are right now during Easter, have a great Easter. And, of course, to my Muslim friends, have a good day, I don't know, riding carpets or whatever.
Have a good day stoning women's heads.
Oh, come on, what the fuck? I thought my riding carpets thing was bad. A whole new world. Are you ready for that? Will Smith looks like a fucking idiot as the genie.
Oh, it's cringe, dude. It is so cringy.
But if you change him with The Rock, doesn't it feel like that's right?
Well, I feel like you could put Dwayne Johnson in any role and it's an upgrade.
Yeah. But I just feel like he was made for that.
Like you could put him playing Jasmine and then just have Aladdin and Dwayne Johnson be faggots, and that movie would probably be better.
What the fuck? Have Dwayne Johnson be faggots.
Dude, I'm fucking pissed that Gilbert Gottfried's not Tiago. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Everyone's mad about anybody who's the original cast that's still alive that isn't playing a character.
Yeah.
Like everyone's really mad about Scar, dude.
Dude, Disney is staying far away from him.
Oh, you're right. That's right.
Yeah, they don't want nothing to do with him.
I was at my mother-in-law's house last night, and I killed her cunt! Ha 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 ha! Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, he made a few jokes about the Fukushima or whatever it was.
Fukushima.
That
sounds like a fucking...
I mean, it's fucking Japanese. It all blends together to me. But
it's all death.
He made a few jokes about the reactor, and then he got dropped by the insurance. What was it? Aflac or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, they dropped him, and now no one wants anything to do with it. Ken said it. Nobody wants anything to do with him.
Yep.
He's just going on the fucking Anthony Chimura show.
Yeah, it's too bad. The Cumia show?
Chimura.
The Cumia show?
Chimura.
Anthony Cumia?
I thought that other guy.
Jesus. That's
who knows? I don't fucking know who he is.
That's a Kimura
love that
lock.
name, though. That's sick as hell. Anthony Chamora.
Yeah.
There is Anthony Chimura.
That's Anthony Cumia. Oh, you know what? I told you about this. I actually, Anthony Cumia was just on my buddy's podcast, and I was like, how the fuck did you get him?
Well,
really?
Yeah.
Cumia's not doing a whole lot right now.
Yeah, but he's still hard to get a hold of.
Man, he's good. I like him though.
He's great.
I mean, he was the #2 show in the country for many years.
They told us the mayor was dead.
Yeah,
that's fucking great.
Thanks for Sam.
They were like freaking the fuck out over that here, and
Play your fucking clips. Play your fucking clips.
I'm playing the clip. I have about 100 of these, Bailey.
Who's playing that? Is that Filthy or you, Joe?
That's actually me. I've got about 100 of these. Yeah, I got everything last night.
Play your fucking clips. Play your fucking clips.
I'm playing the clip. Fuck you! Dude, when I fucking yelled back at him, like I didn't even do anything wrong last night. You know, I was trying to help him. I was like, let me go back and play what he really said about Ken, and he got mad that I was going back to literally help him. And
Did you hear that part, Ken, where he said that you were the most racist champion?
Called you racist.
Joe, he was just trying to like rectify the situation, you know, kind of figure out what he said.
Yo, he kept going like this. He kept going.
Fool you, dickhead!
Well, no, he said gracious, but then later he goes, no, I called him graceful. Or something like that. He said something else.
He did.
Then Joe was like, I'm just trying to play the clip so we can like kind of rectify the situation. And he's like, play your fucking clips. Play your fucking clips.
Yeah, then he started doing that annoying thing, and that just started pissing me off. Like
Oh, yeah,
that
Joe,
shit.
Joe got red hot quick.
Well, can I tell you, he came on the show tonight, on my show, and as soon as I brought him in, I said, "Hey, it's Tommy, everybody," and he just stands there. He doesn't say a word. And Shannon was on with us, and she goes, "Is that not your name, Tommy?" And he's just standing there, and then all of a sudden, Shannon goes, "He's the champion, right?" And then all of a sudden, he goes, "Yeah, I'm the champion. Thank you, Shannon." And I went, "Were you waiting for me to bring
introduce him?"
Dude, he was waiting for me to bring him in the right way.
Yeah. Good luck to those people.
Fucking believe it. I couldn't believe it.
He's gonna go around to everybody in that piece of shit town he lives in, and he's gonna be like, I'm the champion of, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He's gonna be like, "I want a free Denny's meal."
Just
Yeah,
wait
do I
till
get
he
a
opens
free
the
dinner?
box I sent him and realizes it's just a big platter of my turds.
No, what would be funny is if you put like 4 cans of turds around the belt, and he opened up the cans and was like, what's this?
What do you mean cans of turds?
Like put turd in like 4 cans and then
In,
cover
like,
them.
tuna cans?
Yeah, and then cover them up and then put them in there, and he'll open them like, well, he gave me some extra things.
He's like, oh my God, it's poop.
Oh
It's
shit.
poop.
Play your fucking clips. Play your fucking clips.
I did on honestly podcast with him tonight, and I got the vibe that he wanted that introduction as well. He was like, same type of thing. He was like, well, I'm the champion.
Dude, he told Joe last night he should be ashamed to kiss something as ugly as Leah.
Well, that's what Leah said. She goes, you're doing a show with him tonight after everything he said about you? I'm like, yeah.
He's just trying to pretend he doesn't jerk off to her. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, he's really trying to sell that he doesn't want to beat off to her face.
Oh, or he has probably already.
Dude, I'm telling you, that Instagram video is pretty damning to me. Like, I don't know. Like, that's a joke that's... There's a reason that joke's going around with some girl in Hamza. Who's that girl in the background who knew about it? That's weird.
Was that Hamza's, like, wife or whatever?
Which one?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
That guy's got a lot of kids running around from a lot of different women.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? I heard the Girl Scouts can't go to his house anymore.
Oh, my Lord.
Hey, Toronto just scored again, bro.
Oh.
Let you know. I just wanted to let you know.
What I want to take. What is that? Wait, I thought their song was Hall & Oates. Oh. Yeah, if you play Hall & Oates on YouTube, your channel gets fucked right away.
That is so gay.
That's why I didn't want to play it that long. I just play it for like...
Well, you know how I know that is because, Teddy Goods' theme music is Hall & Oates. So when I was fighting the bear that day, and he comes into the ring at the end, and then he wins, I played Hall & Oates, played him out with Hall & Oates. Fucking, not only did YouTube copyright the video, I didn't get strike, but what they did, this was 2 years ago, though, 3 years ago almost, they, took the whole video down, blocked worldwide, all because of about 40 seconds of Hall & Oates. And I was like, wow.
Mike.
That's lame.
Mike.
Yeah.
I think our video is getting taken down.
Oh, we were fucking...
Oh, yeah, if you play Hall & Oates...
and shit.
Bro, we played it for fucking 20 minutes, bro.
Oh, no. I mean, maybe you'll get lucky, but... I mean, I'm...
we were
dude,
just laughing away, fucking kept playing it and playing it.
Well, I had to re-upload it, and then I gave him the worst fucking music that you ever heard. You know what I mean? Because I was like, well, I don't know what to do. It's horrible music. It's like he's celebrating with the bear, and his music is like fucking carnival music or something. Listen to this music that I put in instead of that music at the very end here. Listen, what is that? And it was all because it had to go up, so I had to re-upload it, take out the Hall & Oates, and this fucking lame music. It sounds like the end of Mr. Rogers.
I think it's fire. What are you talking about?
I mean, I guess it.
He got super kicked right in the head. And there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Thank you for watching. I can't believe it. Teddy Goods is the new champion. This is incredible.
Dude, Joe looked like Shawn Michaels versus Hulk Hogan when he sold that.
With the super
You
kick.
extra sold that shit.
Well, I mean, that's a big muscly wrestler who was almost signed by the WWE, and I'm some out of shape fat YouTuber. You know, so I had to,
Why
boom.
is he the champion of the fucking Meineke discount muffler?
Oh, that punch right there. Yeah, I sold that.
Yeah, that, right.
Yeah, that punch right there. You look like Shawn Michaels when he took the leg drop.
It was like you got hit with a nuclear missile after it.
You guys remember when Shawn Michaels took the leg drop at
Yeah.
SummerSlam and he fell over, then jumped back up, fell over
No,
again?
and he got up and ran and then fell. That was the worst part. Is he got up and ran and fell.
That was some Ric Flair shit.
Oh my god, dude!
Nothing greater than when Ric Flair would pace back and forth in the ring after he got punched and then fall.
Rick would go running into the corner and fucking go upside down and fucking fall.
Oh yeah, he'd somersault into the middle turnbuckle and flop over the ropes.
Yeah, but then he'd start walking on the side of the ring like he didn't know where the fuck he was.
Look at this chair. Watch this chair. The chair doesn't move for like a second, but I go into it and fucking whoa. And then
I want to see where you sell that punch again. Hang on,
Oh.
where is it?
That's,
I want to see. It does look like I hit with a missile afterwards. Watch right here. Watch.
He got hit with a double missile.
My-
It was like one hit him right away, and then one came in after. He's already-
Teddy missile right here. Boom, boom.
oh my god.
Go back, please. I gotta see it one more time.
Dude,
Here it is. I love it, dude.
I go, look, what's that?
Oh, look out! He tried to cheat on it.
like one punch fucking just knocked.
Oh my God, who played the missile blowing up?
Jen did, or Filthy did.
That was so perfect.
Hey, remember when I sprayed it with Devious Dave Rose's bear mace? Look, it's right there.
Oh, yeah.
It
It's
says
a fucking can of Lysol.
it's
We sprayed him in the face.
Oh man.
Oh my God, that missile
Oh, you know
blowing
what?
up was awesome.
I'll tell you one of my favorite parts of this. It's the ref bump. Watch this. Look at watch this ref. Watch this. Oh!
Fuck up a person that
Dude, Filthy, you gotta play the missile blowing up when he gets hit with the teddy bear.
bad. When
Yeah,
the
well-
ref gets it.
Watch
Yeah.
that. All right, let me get it. Oh, headbutt. Hold on, let's try it again. Try it again. Sync it up here. Sync it up. All right, he's gonna headbutt, and now I'm gonna look, and I'm gonna throw. Oh my god.
Oh my Lord. That ref just got his ass whooped by a teddy bear being thrown into him.
Oh, that's crazy, man. And you think about it, speaking of wrestling, I know it's we don't really talk about it a lot, but Daniel Bryan's injured. He might be done. His brain stuff started up.
Ate a little.
Really?
His head stuff started acting up after and during the WrestleMania match.
Oh shit.
Well, maybe he should eat like a hamburger or something. I mean, God, dude, eat
Yeah,
some meat.
Maybe your brain needs some protein. Yeah, especially that guy.
You can only eat so many goddamn fucking chickpeas. Eat a burger.
That's
He's a
true.
vegan?
Yeah, he's vegan. Yeah.
What a fucking fag.
Cheat
No, I don't
maneuvers by
understand
Cronin
how-
and shut-
I don't understand how he's getting those symptoms again. Like I just don't.
Well, he used to say he was getting this like sort of not schizophrenia. What is that? What is it when you get the aneurysms or not aneurysms? Shit.
Hello, Frisco.
You
No.
mean
Tell Frisco. Remember that?
seizure?
Seizure. Yeah. Well, yeah, like these seizures. He was getting those. He was getting them, and they said, he kept getting them, and then they finally went away, I guess. But this is really like this. If he is getting anything again, then he's definitely done. Which is too bad because he was one of the best guys on the mic recently. What are you laughing at?
I'm sorry. It's when you grabbed a hold of the fucking ropes and you were just stomping the fuck out.
Oh yeah, I had to make it look really good on
I
that
swear
bear.
he wanted some kind of hardcore thing, and oh man, into the turnbuckle goes the bear, across into the other turnbuckle.
Dude, you know what? Joe gets so goddamn out of breath in this match.
I do, dude. I blew
I
up.
thought he was gonna have to take a few hits of an inhaler.
Dude, I blew the fuck up, dude. Like we had to stop the part at the end where we filmed Teddy Goods. I laid on the mat for 10 minutes before we shot that, from just doing this. Because the up and down and the going and the acceleration of the heart and shit. I mean, it was fucked up. I was completely out of shape. But anyway, so what's everybody... Let me get this thing off the fucking TV.
Yeah, because there's no way we're doing a show if I got to stare at that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Let me ask you guys a question, though. Do you think people are more upset, to go back to the Aladdin thing,
Yeah.
do you think more people are upset about the Scar, like, voiceover, or the transvestite that's playing Jafar?
Oh, yeah. The guy from that's playing Jafar looks like he wants to fuck Aladdin.
So, like, bring me the lamp.
Shit,
It's
man.
one of the most iconic Disney lines of all time. The bring me the lamp. And he's like, bring me the lamp.
Bring me the lamp and your dick.
He's like, hey, man, can you bring me that lamp over there? Bring me that lamp over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's so fucking lame.
Bring me that lamp and some welfare stamp.
Dick, but you got to act good. You know what I mean? You can't just put somebody in there because they're a chick with a dick.
Like,
You know?
I don't really think... yeah, I mean, but I don't think that the Scar thing's that big of a deal. Honestly, I thought that this... I mean, obviously, Jeremy Irons is iconic as hell.
Yeah, that's they got what I mean. What did Jeremy Irons do? Why isn't he playing Scar? That's the best voice ever.
Well, he's like fresh off of being Alfred in the Batman series, so it's like it's not like he's like not doing anything, like as far as career, like his career's like going good right now. Why wouldn't he, like get accepted for this role? I mean, Jeremy Irons in The Lion King, that was right around the time he did Die Hard 3 too.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. Let me just pause this real quick. Hold on.
So
hey now, okay, I fixed the problem. We're back.
You want me to lick your asshole?
Yeah, I do want you to lick my asshole. Please lick it up. Please look it up. Dude, I remember I went on a rant, and Easter always reminds me of this. The Red Sox played last year. You remember this, Bailey? I went on a fucking rant about the Red Sox like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, whatever it was. Whenever they had the shitty manager, who was that guy? Bobby Valentin, I think.
No, you're thinking of John. Shit, what is his last name?
No, it wasn't John. It was.
You're not talking about the guy that won in 2013?
No, it was before then, I think. Okay. I think it was. Yeah, I went on a rant about it and flipped out, and they fucking played it on the radio here, the Red Sox.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that before, yeah.
Yeah, so like that is what makes me think of every year, because the Red Sox give out a chocolate bunny award. So like the Red Sox have been so it's actually kind of similar to now. Actually, I think the record now is worse. But back then, they were like, "Oh, come and buy a brick at Fenway" and all this other stuff. And the Red Sox were sucking so much dick. And I was pissed. And I was like, dude, they don't even care that the team sucks dick. They're talking about bricks and shit. And then they give out the Chocolate Bunny Award on Nesson. And I was like, dude, the Chocolate Bunny Award. Like, why don't you go fucking suck a asshole? Like, and I went on this crazy rant. And they played it on the fucking radio, dude. They had to bleep out so much shit. They had to bleep.
Yeah, Joe goes, and what the fuck's wrong with Clay Buckles? Looking like a fucking toothpick. Eat a sandwich, bro.
Yeah, I was like, why don't you start lifting some milk cartons or something, you piece of shit.
You know what? It's amazing that Buckles was able to like help us win a World Series in 2013, because that guy, you weren't kidding.
Yeah.
He was probably 80 pounds soaking fucking wet.
That guy.
He was a fucking twig.
Dude, he pitches for like Arizona now.
Oh, yeah.
2000, or not 2011. But they
Here it is.
made 2011.
Ken, you'll like this.
It is. And there's a lot of guys still on this roster from it.
Well, and a guy who went to YouTube to vent his frustration that continued from 2011.
Oh, my God.
Was sent to us via our email.
So it's 2012.
Gresh at 98.5 The Sports Hub. Are you Zoe at 98.5 The Sports
Yes,
Hub?
Zoe at 98.5 Sports Hub. For
Everybody feel free to email them, suck a cock. It'll be funny.
What's email?
Yes, so you can email us. We don't mention the addresses very often, but you can get a hold of us. And a guy sent us this rant from a Red Sox fan. Get ready to laugh.
Now, they bleeped everything with like a silent beeper.
But
Are these guys still together?
They aren't. Actually, Gresh moved somewhere else. I don't know where he moved, but Zolak is still on the air with another guy that actually grew up around the corner from me. What a prick, too. He never said, hey. Never mind. Fucking, I'm bitter.
Put in Melanson, who's a pile of crap. Nesson's giving out the Chocolate Bunny Award today. The Chocolate Bunny Award? What the is wrong with our station and our team? I'll tell you who the Chocolate Bunny is going to. It's going to Melanson. It's going to his leaked. He shit his pants again for the second time. The second time the Red Sox give up the lead in this game. The Red Sox give up the lead in this series. The Red Sox can't win. The owners care about soccer. This team is the biggest pile of monkey I've ever seen in my life.
I said monkey. I said monkey cunt, too. Like, it wasn't even like...
Monkey cunt?
Yeah.
I hope they lose because I'm a common fan. But they won't hire me. The Red Sox won't hire me to do this type of stuff. They won't listen to their manager who they hired. Who the hell are they listening to? They're listening. Are they listening to thoughts in their brain that they don't even know what they are? Because here's my thought. Pay Papelbon the money. Oh, well, all right. Yeah.
Remember Papelbon when he was
What
like...
a mistake you just made saying that.
Why?
Oh, my God. Papelbon was trash, bro.
Well, he wasn't when he was here.
How many games did we win when he was here?
Well, okay, so in the short run, they could have used him. They could have used him for the next 2 years. They could have used him, but in the long run, we ended up getting great closers. But let's get off this topic because most people aren't Red Sox fans, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Now.
Hey, well, we don't have one right now. We don't all we have are just a bunch of relief pitchers.
It's committee time right now.
That's why, because Kimbrel, for some fucking reason, is thinking that he can hold out as a closer and grab like $100 million contract. See, I know you guys don't want to talk about baseball, but here's the problem with fucking Harper making $330, Trout making $400. That's an issue now because now you have people like Kimbrel, who's just a closing pitcher, who's going to wait out a contract, and he won't get it, by the way. They're not going to pay a guy $100 million to close a fucking inning out.
No,
they're just not. It's not. What?
I said the Yankees would.
Yeah, you're right. The Yankees
Maybe.
would do that.
Yeah.
But by the way, real quick, I saw that the Mets, man, 11-9, not bad.
Yeah, but
dude, they were so much better. Or like
last year,
they're starting to come down to earth.
Last year they were off to a better run.
It's weird, man. You guys are having that slow burn right now. You know what I mean? Like you guys are like right there. You're a couple games over 5. You'll win 1, you'll lose 2, you'll win 2, lose 3. Like it's kind of flip-floppy. Where the Red Sox right now, for the first time this year, we've actually won back-to-back games, and it's on the road against the Rays, who are leading the division. So we're kind of,
We got injuries sneaking up on us now.
Not on the Islanders, though, man. I'm telling you what, if there was ever a season to steal one, like if you think your team is really good, like, but maybe you're not sure, this is the season, and this is crazy what's happening in hockey.
You know what it comes down to. In the NHL, it comes down to your goalie being hot and your defense being good. And if you could have both of those things going well and have like a decent offense, you could fucking win the cup.
I just hope the Johnny Boychuk injury doesn't fucking...
Well, listen, they said that Boychuk's going to be out for like 3 to 6 weeks, but realistically, he's just going to miss like 2 games at the most.
You really think that? I mean,
I hope you're right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's just 2 games at the most.
Isn't that pretty costly, though? I'm just asking.
Wait a minute.
Is that kind of costly in the semifinals?
Having him out for 1 game is costly.
Yeah, but you're saying 3 to 6 weeks. I mean, you guys are waiting for the next team right now.
That's what I'm saying. It helped us out tremendously that he's going to get a week and a half here waiting for this other fucking team.
Yeah, but he's still going to miss. He's going to miss the whole next series.
I don't think he's going to miss the whole series, man, because the Islanders all season long were telling people 3 to 4 weeks, 5 weeks with their injuries, and it was always longer than they always tell you. Like,
right.
Shorter than what they tell you. You know, they always give you the worst case scenario for some reason. And they did it all season long. And they would say 4 weeks, the guy would be back in 2 weeks. They'd say he always out for 6 weeks. He'd be back in like 4 weeks. It's always like shorter than what they say. So I'm hoping he'll like miss 2 games at the most.
Yeah,
But who knows? I mean, just having him out those 2 games is not good.
Yeah, anything without him would be horrible. He's that guy is an amazing guy in the locker room too.
Carries our fucking team, and
how do you say his last name?
Boychuk.
Boychuk. Okay.
It's fucking good, man. He's just a role player.
You know who I noticed on your guys' team. I only watched like 2 games out of your guys' series, but that one guy, Jordan Eberle, or is it Josh Eberle?
On fire.
Yeah, Jordan.
Dude, that guy's fucking. He can fly, dude.
Yeah, he's good, man. He is good.
I was watching him the other night. I just saw him score a goal the other night. I think it was in the closeout game, wasn't it?
Tavares, bro. That's where he took Tavares' role.
So yeah, that's the good thing about your team that I like watching is they lost this big franchise player guy and it pissed the city off. But all it really did was just motivate the fucking team.
It's funny you saying that. Did you hear the story of what happened after they lost Tavares?
No.
Well, all right. So
which one?
Lou Amorello came here thinking they had a serious shot at getting Tavares back. That's what he was told when he was being interviewed for the job. Like, yo, we're like 95% he's coming back. Right. So he came in thinking, there was this small little part of him that knew you could lose Tavares, but they all thought, it's like a shoe-in. So he went out and he got Trotz after he left Washington, and Trotz came over thinking, all right, I'll have Tavares, here in these, playing special teams and blah, blah, blah. I'll build this around him and build that around him. And then they fucking lost him. And when they lost him, Lou Amorello got on the phone and called up every single player that is on the roster. And all the players had a meeting after that happened, and they all were like, yo, let's show this coaching staff that one fucking player doesn't make this team. And that was like the slogan that they were going into in training camp was like, one player doesn't make this team. Like, just because we lost Tavares doesn't mean we're fucking some slouch fucking shit team. We're a hockey team. It takes more than one person, blah, blah, blah. And they really fucking like rallied around that the whole season.
Yeah, you can tell there's something going on over there. And
Trotz said it the other night. He was like, these guys play for each other. He's like, they play for each other, and like they really do. Like they back each other up. The forwards on the Islanders, they all took like 20 to 30 points off of their overall stats per year, all of them, because they all bought into the system that Trotz laid out in front of them, which was like taking away from their offense. Because it's like you get back and you play defense. He doesn't care what position you are. You get back and you play defense. And it took away from some of their points, but I mean, they sacrificed a little of their points to be where they are now, Well,
dude, but I almost
I said to Mike, if we don't make it past this round, yeah, it was a good season, but this don't mean shit unless you make it out of this round.
Yeah, you got to make it to second or third, but
yeah, you got to make it out of this round for the Islanders.
I almost bought a Boychuk jersey a long time ago, but when he was a Bruin still, but
he was fucking integral part of you guys winning the cup, man.
We had so many people though that we had it was so many guys: Lucic, Bergeron, Horton, Sagan. There
was a lot of guys that like fan favorite guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Thornton and just all kinds of people.
Don't get their jerseys. They did. Believe it or not, the Islanders got some guys like that too, man. That like you wouldn't think people would be going out and getting their jerseys, but they are. Like Pulak and fucking these guys that are not like really NHL superstars.
Yeah.
People are wearing their jerseys all over the fucking place.
They should lower the price for like the smaller guys' jerseys or something.
I just bought a fucking Leonard jersey.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah.
I got one. Yeah, I just got one online. I was like, I got to get this guy's jersey. After I heard his story.
He's been ballsy.
Was it like the authentic ones or like the replica? Like which one?
The real deal one.
Like $300.
You gotta get the $25 chink ones. That's what you gotta get.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You mean the sweatshop ones?
Yeah. The way the stitching is just slightly too close because their eyes are so far away.
It's all my God. You gotta get the one where there's like human trafficking going on in the basement.
Yeah.
So you mean Nike headquarters?
Yeah. You gotta get the one that where in the bottom left corner it says help.
A bunty cunt made it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. What did I say to start the show? I said something about Bunty at the beginning of this.
Yeah, fuck women with Bunty cons.
What the fuck did I say? I don't remember now. Anyway,
I'll fucking chew on a bunt.
fucking
Can we
bunt
go
to
one
second.
show without talking about Tiffany, please?
Oh God, or she probably long gone. Her little boyfriend brought my sign to WrestleMania though. Thanks, bro. Fucking idiot. No, I don't know.
Dude, I saw a fucking awesome hockey documentary. It's a couple years old. It's called Ice Guardians, and it's about enforcers and
That
how
on
they-
Netflix?
What?
Is that on Netflix?
No, it's on Amazon Prime, but you have to fucking pay for it. I was like pissed off, but I was like, fuck it, I'll watch it. $3. How, the NHL used to have enforcers and now they kind of don't anymore.
Right.
And that ever since that's happened, that the concussions have gone up, where they used to blame that shit on fighting.
Yeah.
It's not about fighting. It's about nobody wanted to hit the star player because they would get their head knocked in by the enforcer.
Yeah, that's why I
and
always
that doesn't happen anymore.
That's such bullshit. It's like now they're running around flying, fucking waffling anything. And
Right.
who cares? Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss those days, man. I really do. I mean, I like the game now in a way, but I wish they'd.
Probert, Ty Domi, fucking Mick Vukota.
Who's the last guy that just left? Probably, but it was a couple years
dude,
ago.
Hey, wait a minute. I saw that movie. It is on Netflix. It's called Ice Guardians.
Oh,
Wow.
is it on now? Because I looked for it on
You got
Netflix.
fucked, bro.
No, I just checked because I wanted to make sure I looked at my watch history, and yeah, it's on there.
All right, $3. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
You know
I mean,
what
it's not a big
I
deal, but
watched
I wanted
that.
to make sure I watched the same movie because,
Well,
I gotta watch that, eh? You know what I mean there, E?
Hey man, they want you to pass the puck over to me. What the fuck was that
Over in
about?
my-
You was taping my stick up, and I made it solid. You made a pass that was for assholes.
I got a heart of gold, Bree.
You know what? Will you buy your stick at Walmart?
Walmart, Bree, get my hair at Walmart.
you just got to rub a little dirt on it and then fur.
Get a hair
This
at
fucker throws
Walmart.
a.
They took her gerbs.
He backhanded it into the goal. It was all the
I
way
have
up the
no
goal.
girlfriend and no life in my hair.
You ever
Give me
scored a
some-
goal, Ken? You ever scored a goal?
I scored a goal with a toilet bowl water, dude.
I fucked Bret Hart's dad.
I scored with a toilet and I got the water, bro.
You know, in Canada, they only kill people with knives. Go to the pond and find a girl you can take home.
Come down to Scotia and fuck a dude.
Come down to Saskatoon and eat out a fish's asshole.
Hey, the only thing here to fuck is a fish, eh? In Saskatoon.
I was in Saskatchewan one night smoking a cigar, and my wife told me, hey, let's go fornicate in the forest.
Let's go fornicate and I'll spit on your cunt.
Hey, listen, because it's Easter, we still did a show, but want to talk. Let's move to the questions. So we're not here all night. Okay, so the first
that's
one.
a good idea.
You like that? Well, it's a little different show. We could have canceled tonight or moved it, but we didn't want to do that. So, show's usually supposed to be an hour. We've been doing 3 to 5 last couple weeks. So,
Dude, last week me and Filthy talked before the show. Was it last week we did the
yeah,
show?
we did an hour.
And
pre-show.
we said, we got to keep this one short. We were on till fucking almost 6 in the morning.
Right.
Yeah, that didn't work out. Yeah, that did not work out.
So what do we do now? Do we go ahead and go to the questions now?
Yeah, I think we should go to the unless there's anything anybody else wants to bring up before them.
I don't think so.
I think tomorrow I want to eat some chocolate and fuck the Easter Bunny's asshole out, and go.
Think about it. I'll wait.
The only breaking news I can think of is that Adele and her boyfriend split up.
So isn't her?
Well, I got a
Is her boyfriend chocolate cake?
I'm moving
I'll
my
suck
schedule.
at that
My
British
schedule's
bar.
getting fucked again.
They fucked your schedule again?
They're moving my schedule around. I'm moving to a whole different job, man, in 2 months.
What?
Like, how's it going to affect your schedule time-wise? What do you
I
mean?
think like a
I'm
different
back
job.
Monday through Friday again, like regular schedule.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was
So,
that
like,
better for
2
you though?
months-
Do you like that better?
I do, because I've been wanting to fucking get this job for a while, and my name has been there for years. So,
Is it a pay grade, Ken?
Not much, but it's like a peace of mind. It's a whole different ball game. It's something totally different. So it's like it'll be better, man. I'm like psyched about it. So
that's good.
Wait,
in a month and a half, I'll be with a different schedule and the whole.
but is
different
it?
setup.
Wait a minute. Is it the same place you've been for like what you say like 8?
Oh no, it's a whole different thing.
Wait a minute. So you're leaving the place that you've been at for like 16 years
It's still like in the same. It's still under the same
Under the same company.
Yeah, but it's a whole different area. Like,
Oh,
it's-
okay.
it's- I have to like learn all this shit, and
So you still keep all of your seniority and shit like that.
I
Yeah,
keep
okay,
everything.
that's what I was-
I wouldn't have made that move unless I was, you know what I mean, like kept everything like that.
Yeah,
So-
I was
Dude,
like, whoa.
I wouldn't have the balls to do that, man. It'd take a lot for me to quit my job because I've been there for a decade and I can't imagine working anywhere else.
It's been 19 years, man. I
Yeah.
can't fucking quit, man. You
That-
know?
when I was at the Clarks, you know, and I'd been there about 4.5 years, I was like, I'm gonna be here forever. This is great, you know. So when I lost that, I was terrible. I was like, what the fuck? So I can't imagine it, you know, that many years, over 10 years, and moving a spot, like.
Dude,
that's-
Keish told me the other day, she goes, you realize you've been there for a decade now. And I was like, holy cow. Like, it really does fly,
It's
man.
very fast, dude. It
When she
does.
said that, I was like, holy shit, it feels like it's been half that.
Yeah, and you never went through with that plan you had either.
What plan?
he always sneaks something in there, like
Yeah, like he throws like a little mental spike right in there.
Well, you know, with the weapons.
Right. Yeah, that's not cool.
yeah, Columbine. Remember that you were talking about?
No, that's not cool. Let's
Yeah.
not do
Dude,
that.
I'll
Let's
fuck
let's
the
not
shit
say
out of
that.
fucking
That's
Columbine
today,
shit,
dude. You know that, right?
Shut up!
Did you guys know that?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
dude, did you say they were trying to hunt that chick down who was obsessed with Columbine?
Yeah, dude, that what a fucking wacko she is, man.
They found her dead in the woods, naked, bro. What
And
the
I would
Oh,
still
fuck, I didn't hear
Fuck
that.
yeah.
yeah, dude. What the fuck was that all
fuck
about?
a dead body in the woods. I
Oh,
would
come
give
on,
a fuck,
Mike.
dude.
What
Dear
Yeah.
Lord, Mike.
Yeah, pick her
I would
up and
fuck it in the woods, dude, with
That-
fucking maggots and everything.
then leave her. Then leave her. Then,
This guy's out of his fucking mind,
fucking. Then I'll leave her on the park bench at the fucking
bro. He's like
playground.
with maggots and everything. Like, Mike, would you really fucking fuck maggots? Really?
With maggots, beetles, doesn't
Yeah.
matter, dude. Fucking centipedes.
Ants and small rodents.
And then leave her on the slide near the gymnasium outside. Some kid will find her. Hey,
That sounded like you were skinning cock right there, dude.
Is that the guy that goes, hell yeah?
Yeah, that is the guy.
oh god.
Hell yeah! Filthy. You sent me this video. I showed that to a bunch of people at work, and the video is really long. Like, it's like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And that
Up over and over again.
Oh my
he's trying to
god.
drink that one beer and just keeps going.
Sorry. You know dude,
When
I-
he goes,
I was talking about Columbine earlier. Someone asked me about that, and then somebody sent me a clip on Twitter. Like somebody sent me a clip, and I didn't really, or you know, one of those where they tag everybody, and I'm in there,
Yeah,
and
of
I clicked the
course.
video, and I
Those
just
mile-long threads.
yeah, it was in one of those like, did you see this? You know, it was one of our community people, like you know, like people guy watches everything, and he sent me a clip of like Billy Ricky, and he was like. He's like, they turned my water off or something. Then he goes, so where am I supposed to shit? Like it was like, wait a minute, let me see if I can find it. It's really funny. Watch right here.
They told me I would have to wait till the next day, maybe, for someone to be able to get out there and turn my water back on. Guess what, assholes? I gotta take a shit!
He goes, they shut my water off, and then they told me the next day that someone's gonna have to come out, but they can't come out till tomorrow. Well, guess what, assholes? I gotta take a shit.
Dude, he goes, shit!
They told me I would have to wait till the next day, maybe, for someone to be able to get out there and turn my water back on. Guess what, assholes? I gotta take a shit!
A shit.
I gotta take a shit. Oh my god, dude.
Basically, if you you can still take a shit if you don't have your water on.
Yeah, because it's plumbing, right?
Yeah, it still flushes.
Yeah, I mean, you still got that. You just can't drink water and stuff.
Could you imagine? He's like fucking just shitting in a sink.
Oh god.
I'll show these motherfuckers.
I winded up having to take a shit in my stick.
I had to take a shit!
Like you take it. No, I mean, you know what would be worse is if they turn your water off and then all your water's off, but like you said, the plumbing still works, so you can still flush your toilet.
Right.
But you have to drink water out of
Well,
your
I
toilet.
mean, I know some dudes that drink out of the toilet. Yeah,
Yeah, you'd have to.
yeah.
You know,
That's-
and then you'd have to like scoop water out of it.
Have a wife and a life, but you know that's some people do it.
I bet they do. And I bet
I'm kind of retarded.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me read all these questions as Alex Jones. I don't know why they're sending us these questions. Joshua McLovin says, eat the ashes or snort it.
Snort it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat the ashes. I don't know what that means. The Hawk says, did you guys see Lil Dicky's music video called Earth?
Yep, Lil Dicky.
Lil Dicky. Yeah, I don't know what the follow up to that is though. You can elaborate on it. I don't really watch it though. What is he? Do anybody know what he's really talking about? Because I don't.
No.
Hang the phone up, you skank.
Okay, so that's 0 for 2. It's Easter Sunday and it's 0 for 2. Ron Booth.
New holiday, same dumbass questions.
You seen Lil Dicky's video where he fucks that bicyclist?
Lil Dick.
Ron, dude, my yelling just now. I got my door open. Apparently, the dog upstairs heard it and was like,
I just heard that. Yeah.
Lil Dick Wick played with his prick. Don't the smell just make you sick?
And the winner of the Daytime Emmy Award. Yo, and the winner of the Daytime Emmy Award goes to Lil Dicky.
Yeah, my boy Dicky. He gonna suck a dick tonight.
That's his real name.
Did you see Drew's big nipples?
Oh.
No.
He's got big fucking baloney tits.
Oh, no. He's got silver
Lord.
Well, with
the pancake nipples.
Well, with the baby outfit on the other day, he really would like the whole baby get up. You could see those things pinging out. I had like,
oh, so he's basically breastfeeding.
Yeah, I think he's breastfeeding his wife.
There you go.
I mean, like, so, like, he's like, she yells at him, and then he goes, "Oh, you want some more, honey? What's her name? Tara." He's like, "Hey, Tara." And he shows Tara his little leaky nipples.
This just got weird.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening?
I mean, he was really showing those nipples off, though. I think he wanted to almost.
Tommy picking his nose.
Somebody said, "What did you think of Drew's outfit?" I mean, that's about what I thought of it.
Drew's S&M.
Oh, without a question. He's into being raped by his wife.
He's into being him.
He's into being raped.
Shitting in no, he's in the fucking.
Then he shakes his balls and they like molt. Ron Booth says
he's really into chafing.
Ugh. Ron Booth says, serious question. Would you rather eat a stack of onion rings that are hooked around Tommy's erect cock?
Yeah, it's retarded.
Or what? What?
Or eat creamed chip beef off of Bobbitt's stomach?
Oh, I would.
It's got to be off Bobbitt's stomach because I'm not gonna eat it off a cock. You know what I mean?
Eat it off a fucking Bobbitt's stomach without a doubt instead of a cock.
Yeah. And besides, because like his stomach comes nowhere near his cock, so.
Now JB definitely would eat it off the cock. We already know that, right?
I'm gonna have to pass.
JB's like, I think I'll take the cock.
I'll take the cock for $500.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd rather eat an onion ring.
That's good. Oh shit!
Hey,
could you imagine what that looked like too? It looked like that one of those Fisher Price toys where you stick the different colored rings over it.
Oh god! You remember when Tommy?
Rainbow.
Wait, I got a question though. Can you like pick the onion rings off of the dick?
No, you can't.
Like it's a fucking hors d'oeuvre.
You have to eat it with.
Dude, if I have to like bite the onion rings off the cock and like a pube like pokes me in the cheek or something,
Yeah,
it's
but
like
you
a little
have cock film on the onion ring. You know what I mean?
look like fucking like Filthy's classic. Look like pate on the side.
No, look what it is.
Come on, look at it. I would fuck that mongoloid right in the fucking mouth.
Oh my god!
Face there, dude. That's before he had 4 more chins.
Do you remember when
talking about him? Look at that mongoloid he's talking with. I'll fuck her right in the face.
Do you remember when Tommy asked this lady in Elmo's voice if she likes edible panties in front of her children?
Edible panties.
I don't think I've seen this.
Oh, you never
saw
what?
this.
You never saw this? You never saw this?
No, Joe, he had to have seen this. Come on.
Oh my god.
I don't even know what you're talking about though. I don't know if I've seen it or
This
not.
was from like 5 months ago.
Edible panties.
Well, okay, listen to this. Is actually a guy shitting on Tommy making a hit video on him. But listen to this. If you've never heard this, JB, I can't believe it. It's from like 5 months ago or something, or maybe longer. I forget.
Before you can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Know this chick?
Nope.
No.
Has no idea who she is. He walked up to her in the bra and panties section of a store.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah, doesn't know her.
You like Elmo panties. You like Elmo edible panties?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Do you like Elmo edible panties? Watch.
No words.
Watch.
Big fucking mongoloid.
Watch her reaction, and as she tells her 2 children, "I'm sorry." Watch.
No. Because let me tell you something. Elmo likes you. You're pretty.
What the fuck was that disaster that walked behind in the background?
Yeah, I saw that too. I mean,
You just saw it. Would you see
What is
that?
this fucking like
Looked like
it's
a
for
fucking-
us?
Look, it's like Skeksis from fucking Dark Crystal.
Yo, it's Bigfoot, bro. What the
Oh,
fuck?
dude,
Are we watching
oh my
a Zapruder
god,
film? What is this?
dude, that's
mother.
white.
no.
Oh my god, that's white Tiffany.
Look at that forehead, dude. She looks like fucking Herman Munster.
Scott.
Ugh, look at her. She's a Frankenstein.
Lily.
Yeah,
look,
this
she's
is
looking too. Look, she's peeping it. Yo, she's peeping that shit hard. Yo, when she walked by, she was like, "Oh, look at that poor woman talking to that mongoloid."
yeah. She heard him ask it.
Look,
Fucking Billy goes, Lily.
Dude.
Lily.
look at that poor person getting stuck talking to that mongoloid. Look.
She heard him say that edible panties in an Elmo voice and was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, she did. She heard that. She was like,
She
"Oh,
may have more chins than him.
Dude, wait a second, Joe. You're right, because as soon as he said that, she walks by and gives a look like, "Oh, I'm getting the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
Like edible panels. She was like, "I'm getting the fuck out of here."
These are the type of women they have in Carolina. Let me tell you.
No. Because let me tell you something. Elmo likes you. You're pretty.
The fuck out of here.
That actually might be one of those like fight against male stuff dykes. You know,
Is
because
it
she.
too late to call the cops? Like,
Yeah,
really?
can we still call the police on this guy? Watch her apologize to her kids.
Because let me tell you something. Elmo likes you. You're pretty. Thank you. Catch you later.
Okay, let's be straight up on it.
Wow. Like, I mean,
Wait, what the hell is that?
well, it's
I
some.
don't know,
It's,
what was he playing, dude?
he's trying to be fucking leafy.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, like, let me do to this guy what. Now, Tommy explained to me this retard who made this video on him, who has 60 subs. Tommy interviewed him because the guy reached out to Tommy and begged Tommy to be on his show. And Tommy was like, "Well, I kind of usually have people who have a little more of a following on my show." But
Was it the Haley guy?
yes.
I got you.
So then he goes, "Okay, fine, I'll interview you." He interviews the guy. Then the guy shits on him afterwards, and then makes
he blows him.
and then
No.
makes this video about him.
Yep.
It's like that's basically like your typical YouTube piece of shit.
Yeah, and the worst part of it all is Tommy winds up sucking this guy's cock afterwards. It's
Yep.
fucked up, dude.
Yep.
You know, guys, I understand, like, Tommy, you know, he's kind of, whatever. But you gotta be aware of your fucking surroundings, man. There's kids around. You're asking this mom in front of her kids.
That's the shit
if
that
she
gets
likes
you in trouble.
edible panties.
Dude, that shit right there, I swear it to you, I'm not even kidding. What he just did on that video could technically get him fucked big time.
Could get you arrested, kind of almost.
He's stupid. One day he's gonna make that mistake. I'm telling you, he's
Why,
gonna
'cause
make.
he's hitting on the fucking Toxic Avenger. You see that fucking cunt?
She looked like she had fucking downs or some shit.
Dude, I thought that raptor in the background was gonna go pull the fire alarm.
Oh my god, dude! Fucking, I am never going to Carolina ever, man. If you want to fucking,
the missing link comes out of nowhere. And just,
I have not
Yeah.
seen one
Yeah.
attractive woman in the background being interviewed. Not one from North Carolina.
No.
They all look like Hamza.
Dude,
no,
but
they
if
don't.
You need an
I-
abscess sucked out of your asshole. That's where you go. 'cause
You
they'll
wish
do
they
it for
look.
you.
They all look like that fat lady from Beavis and Butthead, who's the 1-800 sex line caller.
Oh,
with like
yeah, the
hairy
chick in the
legs.
trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about Tommy's friend? What's her name again? The,
Crystal. Crystal is the best looking one. She's a whore.
Wait, no, the
Yeah,
other.
but that's not hard to upgrade.
Bro, what the?
I'm kidding.
No, what's the other chick's name? The one who's like
Ashley.
Ashley?
Ashley. She's a behemoth.
She always takes advantage of fucking.
He's
Tom.
a behemoth.
Yeah,
she's
dude.
always like, Tommy, take me to eat. And
Yeah.
he's like,
she's a fucking you're right, dude. She's a user cunt.
She uses the shit out of him because she's a big
but
fat
see, here's
whore.
the difference, guys. In New York, or even where I'm from, in Boston, those blondes
From Boston?
like Boston, New York, Indiana, all three of us have one up on this fucking trash bag state. Because like, if you had that blonde with like those pink short shorts and that black tank top, and where we live, it's a smoke show. In North Carolina, it's Ashley.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
let me
man.
tell you something. A chick from Boston is the only chick ever in my life that looked me right in the eye and say, "Come on my face." Only one chick, and she was from Boston.
That's great. That's good stuff.
You want me to fucking come on your face?
That's exciting.
and
I
then,
like
and
that.
then she looked at him and told him to come on her face, and he winded up coming on his own face.
On my own face.
She looked at Mike, was like, "Hey, I want to suck your fucking cock."
You want to come on the fucking Boston Brewing Ice and suck my fucking pussy hole in?
She was like, "Come on my face."
Go ahead.
Mike whipped his fucking mule out, and she was like, "That's a pretty nice cock."
You got a nice quack there. Let me call my brother. Hey,
Holy Lord!
When this
She's
kid
like
grows
this.
up, we're gonna blow him.
Dude.
When this,
My God!
when this,
Yo, JB, she's like, he's got a really nice quack. I'm gonna call my brother. Hey, this guy's got a really nice quack. You gotta see it.
oh shit.
It's fucking real nice around, you know. It's a nice cock.
Bring the whole family down.
Come on down to the Boston Garden and see the Ice Girls. Bugging.
Dude,
Hey,
that's-
boss, I
man.
found a good cock. I'll call me back.
Trust me, man. The Coliseum's got their ice girls too, man.
Dude, I would eat dog shit out of her pussy, dude. Seriously.
Oh my god.
What the fuck, dude?
Dude, eat fresh dog shit right out of her ass.
Yeah, I call them the Ass Girls, not the Ice Girls. What the
Dude,
fuck?
I would just fucking. Oh my God.
Look at that lady boy on the left side, dude. That's not a fucking chick. I don't give
Yeah,
a
I know about that. Well, she looks like she might be like a mix of some kind of Asian or from an island somewhere. Like
She's
really
full
like
of penis. I mean, Filipino.
I here's fucking star tattoo on that chick in the Red Sox jersey.
what was that?
I'm
Oh,
just
the
gonna-
stars.
Fucking pierce that thing. Just
You just stab her with an ice pick right there in her fucking kidney.
stab her with my dick.
The Celtics girl looks like Kimmy Gibbler's whore mother.
I love camel toe.
Ugh. What the fuck? All right. Prayesh Muhamdar says, enjoying The Walking Dead lately. What are your thoughts on the show if you've watched it? I haven't watched it.
Garbage, man.
I gave
The
up
show,
on it. Shit. a long
I'll
time ago.
tell you something, man. That show dropped the fucking ball after that dude got killed. The Chinese
alert.
dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Glenn.
After Glenn got killed, it lost all its fucking like. And now I
Slantiness.
tried giving it a fucking third try. My wife watches it still, so I get stuck watching it sometimes. And I watched an episode about 2 weeks ago, and I was like, you know what? Let me watch it and see what's going on. I haven't watched it for like 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And when I saw that the fucking dude was still alive who killed all those people with that baseball bat. Yeah, whatever his name is.
His name was
Niga bands.
When I saw that guy was still alive, and then all of a sudden Rick's daughter is pointing a fucking gun that's bigger than her at him, and she's like, come down off the fence and come back in. You're still under arrest. I'm like, what the fuck happened in this show?
I mean, listen.
7-year-old now taking
I got Keisha into the show originally. After season 2, I shut it down. Like, or I'm sorry, the start of season 3.
I always hear
was
3, yeah.
The start of season 3, I shut it down, and then like a year or two later, Keish begged me to give the show a second try, and then I rewatched everything, got up to speed with it. I still hated it. That fucking season where they keep going back to that stupid Briarwood or wherever the fuck that place was that governor dude ran. I was like, this is the worst. Like, to go from what it was in the beginning to this, well, then I quit again. She begged me to do it again. I went back through it, and I got all the way up to where Negan made his big appearance, and then the season ended. I watched the season premiere where he killed off Abraham and Glenn. It was perfect. I was like, that's great. They have this villain that they can build on, and then they turned him into this soft fucking pussy.
I know.
And it only took like a season for him to get taken off the throne.
I
And
know.
now the show is trash. It's turned into this pop culture
And
fucking.
they got these people walk around fucking with the dead's fucking skin on them, and it's like
fucking just like all kinds of fags.
I tell you though, what I find so fucked up about
all
it is,
kinds of fags.
The walking fags.
you know what's fucked up though? The walking fags.
Walking fags.
It's
kinds
just
of fags on the show.
Fag Edith.
It's fucked up that the
Homophobe.
fact that this show fucking like has people fighting against each other than banding together and killing the fucking zombies off. Like I would think if you were really in that position, people wouldn't be fighting each other. They'd be fighting these zombies to stay alive.
That's
like
it. You nailed it. The first 2 seasons were about fighting the zombies. Then it became fighting off the factions of people. And
Yeah,
zombies.
it's
The
just so
show's called The Walking Dead. Zombies became second fiddle. They became obstacles.
They did. They became like just that noise in the background for like. Yeah, dude, and it got too like, and you know what? You want to know something?
Maybe
Honestly,
they stopped making meth on Breaking Bad. It's like, what are we watching?
yeah, exactly. And it's like, and then after a while, I was just like to the point where I was like, you know what? It's like this show is not doing what it's supposed to do now. It's just telling you that greedy ass people are in the world that want to fight each other instead of killing the dead and helping each other. But honestly, I think if society was in a situation like that, we would all work together, if anything.
Ken, they started having full episodes without zombies, and they were just like having like drama, like, oh, he's fucking her now. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that shit is so dumb.
Well, you know what it is? They realized
show-
women were watching the show. They realized mostly women are watching now.
Probably true, honestly.
Like seriously, it's like Doctor Who.
Yeah,
That
a
show.
lot of
that-
women are watching that show, and Gatekeeper Drew. Yeah,
I mean, no, they're like, oh, let's make it SJW or like a woman show now, and they changed the whole thing.
yeah.
Yes, man, they turned it into this pop culture thing. They got all these fucking, panty dropper actors on there now. They brought a guy on the show who was from the what was that show that not Gilmore Girls, but it was one of those chick flicky shows that ran for forever, man. It was shit. Why am I drawing a blank, dude? The chick is married to Negan in real life. It was the show she was on.
Right.
Tree Hill.
A One Tree Hill.
That show. They had guys from there on The Walking Dead.
Really?
Wow.
Anyways,
Dude,
as
they
far as the
compared that
question
show to
goes,
Game of Thrones, I'm like, you fucking wish.
well, Game of Thrones scared me when they threw on that fucking red-headed faggot.
Yeah.
Which red? Oh, I know who you're talking about.
When he was singing in the woods, he's like,
They
"I
mentioned him
want
in the
sword."
fucking episode. They mentioned him last episode, if you noticed.
Oh, he's a fag.
Well, what do you mean, Mike?
Like, there's a
I was
passing
just gonna bring that up. I heard you guys mention that.
There's a passing conversation where they talk about, I forget exactly how they mentioned him, but they said he got his eyelids and fucking face burnt off or some shit.
Good.
They call him they said his name's Eddie, the ginger.
Right, that's what it
The
was.
Lannister soldiers talking about it's when they're the 3 chicks are doing Braun, and they're like talking about this fucked up shit.
Dude, Braun is the man.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
there's
they're
no
like-
way Braun is gonna fucking
His
put a
nose
hit
can
out.
fuck a chick, dude. His nose is a fucking penis.
But they were talking about
You're laughing. Fuck you.
after the dragons attacked them coming back from High Garden with all the cash and whatever they're called.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you.
But like how they were melted in their suit, like their armor because of the heat from the dragon. And then they started talking about the ginger Eddie had his eyelids melted off. He's got eyelids now. That's what everyone thinks they're referring to is Eddie, Ed Sheeran from last season when Arya runs into him and he's singing or whatever they do in the Empire.
Eddie from Rocky Horror.
I'm in love with you, Tommy.
I was thinking that too when you said Eddie. I kept thinking about Meatloaf last night. What the fuck?
Soap titties.
To answer the person's question, trash.
I never watched it, but it seemed
Good
like it
for
was
you,
man. The Ghost of Tommy's Barber, which is just a horrible name, but dude, can you imagine if like my best friend died or like one of your friends? Well, Tommy probably didn't even like this guy, and he just said it because he died to use his thing as sympathy. But like, let's say somebody one of us knew died, and then people were making names like that'd be fucked up. You think about it.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Like
yeah, it's not cool.
But fuck it.
Dude, I saw a meme. You know that shit that's been going around, feeling cute, that bullshit?
No, but I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
All right, so there was a picture of a chick that obviously just went through some like sort of chemo. She's bald.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And it says feeling cute, gonna die soon. I don't know.
Oh god.
I'm like, that is so fucked up, man.
Dude, that's fucking gross.
Well,
That's satanic, dude.
There was something about the cancer kid who had wanted to see Drake. Me and Tommy were talking about this on Honestly. And you know how he wanted to see Drake? The little black kid wanted to see Drake, and they brought him Drake something from the Disney Channel, some white guy with a bowl cut. But he wanted fucking... He wanted Drake...
White kid with a bowl cut shows up like, hey...
Yeah, well that
Some guy with a chili bowl's like, hey, how you doing?
Well, we were already.
What the fuck am I doing here?
We were already laughing about it, but then when I saw who the real Drake, the Drake that showed up was, I was like, some emo rich white kid shows up, and this little black kid wants Drake. You brought me one of the fucking Leave It to Beaver kids. The fuck is this?
Did you see the Ghostbusters one?
No, but what do you mean?
The four chick Ghostbusters are standing around like a hospital bed with a little kid, and like on the meme it's written, it says LOL, nice spawn camping.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. That was horrible, yeah. No, but what's bad about this one is people are making videos like with the kid like crying. It's like a meme now, but I'm like, that's fucked up because that kid's dying of cancer. And so everyone's laughing at him like that.
They must have fixed it.
I don't know if he ever met Drake. That was my question. I never found out if he ever met. He met the Reaper, but I don't know if he ever met Drake.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
He met the Reaper.
I'm sorry.
Holy Lord!
No, but people are like making videos where the
Joe said that so quick.
What the fuck?
And
bro?
just kept talking.
Because oh god.
Next question.
No, but how can you laugh at this kid? Okay. He's gonna go do this like the fucking rosary right now.
Fart into the mic. Wait for it. Fried cheese curd.
No, I'm gonna go fucking fling some mud right now.
Oh.
Some fucking Miller mud.
Always during Corrupted, man. Wait till tomorrow. Our Shy God says, do you think the Pacers still have a chance to win a game, or will the Celtics sweep?
Well, they have a chance to win a game, but they never had a chance to win the series.
I'll just say it's a sweep at this point.
Yeah, it probably will be a sweep, but I mean, like, there's a chance that they could at least win one game at home.
Yeah.
But they never had a chance of winning the series. Our best player is injured out of the season.
Yeah. Yeah,
like Oladipo, he went out like a quarter of the way through the season.
The Celtics have enough guys where it's like one guy could go down and they could be all right-ish.
Well, they did it. They did it last year, man.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving didn't play for the entire fucking playoffs.
Yeah, they're just solid like that. But yeah, you lose your guy in Indiana. The game is set up. The team is set up differently. You know, it's
well, the NBA is weird because like you could have a mediocre team and have an all-star and look like a team full of all-stars, but you take the one real all-star out and the team crumbles because they don't have that leader anymore.
Well, people shit on it a lot, and I do too, but it's really kind of like baseball. It's like you could have some guys on the field that are decent, that can hit a little bit, but not that great. But if you have a pitcher who's lights out, it's like that's crazy. Like you're probably that's kind of like the same deal. And there's only 5 guys out there and a bench that comes out, but
that's the thing too with Boston. And I don't want to stay on this topic, but Boston has a really deep bench. Like their entire roster just goes really deep, and that's why they were able to go as far as they did last season. I mean, they went 7 games against Cleveland.
Yeah.
So
some people thought, shit, you bring this guy back in, maybe just fucking leave him out. You don't even need him. But he was getting all bitchy anyway.
It's working for him right now, though.
Yeah, they're figuring out.
I really thought the series was going to be a little more competitive, but I mean, it's bad when the white guy on the Pacers is the best player.
I think that the Boston just like the Celtics were like kind of like fucking with the season. Like we're sick. Yeah. We keep doing this every year. Let's just get back to the playoffs. I swear to God, that's what they were doing.
It doesn't hurt that they're up 3-0. As much as it hurt that we should have won games 1 and 2. We were leading by 9 in game 2 going into halftime. Or I'm sorry, going into the fourth quarter, which is embarrassing enough. We were leading by 11 going into the halftime in game 1. All we had to do was just cruise to the finish line. But again, like I said, it goes back to having the all-star. You don't have a guy with the answer. You don't have that dude who comes up clutch. But anyways,
They also we'll move on here, but I do want to say they also did this. They might hold a record, at least for the Boston teams, of like doing that all year. It was weird. I would turn on the game and be like, "Oh, the Celtics are losing." It'd be like 82-65. I'd be like, "Damn, they're fucked."
I'm pretty sure they came back from like 35 down earlier in the season.
I think they did it. I think the comebacks this year like were some kind of record. I'm not even
It was
kidding.
like one of the biggest away comebacks of all time. They were on the road and they came back from like 35 down.
Fucking weird, man. It's like
Yeah.
they do it on purpose. Shy God
Yeah,
also
you said that
says,
to me the other day.
I'll give him another one. Will guys allow donations and phone calls during the... Yeah, episode 100 of Corrupted will probably start maybe a little earlier, maybe. And we'll take calls and shit. Yeah, that's...
We had discussed, me, Filthy, and Joe discussed last week. Ken was out sick, but we had discussed laying a little like groundwork to the show where we would do like an hour on these shows of podcast. Then like we did tonight, do a half-hour questions, and then do like the last 5 minutes of phone calls.
Right. So, yeah, that might actually start happening going forward, but definitely on 100 we'll do a lot of shit.
For sure.
Riff Reaper, I know it's fun to fuck with Tommy, but JB comes off as an arrogant shithead last night. Tommy
Correct.
is the champ, so send him the fucking belt. JB, you pompous asswipe.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, if Riff Reaper had watched...
You got the shtick, sir. Congratulations.
Yeah, but if he had watched, he would have heard us at the end.
Yeah, well, just like it goes to like if people couldn't understand that it was like that was like shtick, like I was playing a character. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta, dude, keep watching wrestling because they're doing their job on you.
Yeah, it's still real to you.
Yeah, for real.
Squitman wrote, did you not see the part where JB told him he was sending it to him?
Yeah, thank you, man.
You even told
a guy
him.
with one brain cell more than that guy, which is none.
Oh, Anthony Garcia, do you guys see the Islanders getting past the Capitals or Hurricanes next round? Yeah, I get.
I think we kind of discussed that. Yeah. Are they here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Are
So
they
there's
here?
your answer.
Are
Yeah.
they
Wait,
here?
let me ask you. Can I ask you a question, Filthy? Like I'll elaborate on his. Do you guys think you have a better chance of beating the defending champs or the Hurricanes?
Well, I'll say this. Strategically, I think the Caps, because our head coach knows that fucking team like the back of his hand. He
Yeah.
knows where the weakness is.
Yeah.
I mean, they have good players, Ovechkin, Backstrom. They have a fucking good team, but this team has a fucking chip on its shoulder. It's
Yeah.
like it's almost like a fucking just a momentum.
And the Hurricanes, to me, like they look. I mean, they look just like the Islanders in a way, as how scrappy they are. But it's like, look at the Jackets, man. Look at the Blues. Like all these teams are just like they're out just scrapping these fucking like juggernaut teams.
And this doesn't happen in the NBA, and that's why. hockey's better.
No, that is. I said that to Joe just the other night. We were just talking about this the other night, or was it last week?
It was on your
Last
morning
week.
show. Morning show.
Yeah. No, it was last week on Corrupted. We said that, like in the NBA, 99.9% of the time, the number one seeds, the 1 and 2 seeds, always go to the conference finals. But in hockey, we've seen what now? 2 upsets of wild card teams taking down the number 1 seed.
Dude, both number 1 seeds gone.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Calgary
This is weird,
and,
though.
Yeah, Calgary got taken down in 5 games.
This is surprising, though. This is actually like kind of whacked out, like what's happening. This is not the norm.
Yeah, as wild as it is, man, this would never happen in the NBA nowadays.
Nope.
It just won't happen.
Now, I think I think it's going to be. I think if the Bruins lose, I think it's going to end up being Islanders and Blue Jackets. To be honest,
You think it's gonna be the Blue Jackets? I think it's the Islanders and the fucking Maple Leafs, dude. I'm gonna in a collision course.
well, I've been saying
Without pissing Joe off, I would love to see that more than Islanders Bruins, just because of the drama.
I've been saying that, like, if I did say on my thing the other night that I feel that way too. Like it's almost like some kind of weird fucking fate that like you're gonna get them. It's so weird.
It is. You're right. Yeah.
It's really weird. I hope not though. But I'll tell you what. Tomorrow night, if the Bruins lose, I'm gonna be fully on fucking hard for the Islanders. It's gonna be all out on. And it's funny that all our teams are in it right now too.
Well, me and Joe was talking on my show the other morning that, like, besides his Bruins team, like, we were both like full support. Like, we want to see the Islanders like get in. Of course, I want my Knights to go as far as they possibly can, but I'm rooting for the Islanders. I don't care who the fuck comes out of the West. I want to see the Islanders do it, man. Just because, well, for one, my friends are Islanders fans, but 2, The Tavares thing. It'd be one of the greatest
I hate
sports
him.
stories of all time.
I hate him after watching these games, dude. I want to see someone snap his fucking fingers off. Like, I swear to fucking
if
God,
the
dude.
Islanders went on to beat Tavares to go to the Stanley Cup, that's like a movie.
That's a 30 for 30 right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see the Bruins.
And the Islanders would have home field advantage for that series.
That's fucking sick.
Sir, they would.
I still want the Bruins to beat the shit out of them tomorrow, though.
Oh,
and
of
then come
course
back
you do.
here and
I mean,
it, but-
dude, you guys, if the Leafs and the Islanders play in the Eastern Conference Finals, you guys have got to like live stream those games.
Yeah,
well,
you're
you'll
right.
go-
dude,
you'll get
because-
taken off the internet for that.
No, I mean
I
like
know.
live stream the play-by-play, them like them talking over the game, you know.
Oh God, I would be screaming over at the game.
Oh man, that would be so sick though.
I hate these fucks. Like I want to. Oh God, I'm getting angry now. Ryan Karp says, what's better? Monetize this 200, monetize this 208. Would you say episode 208 is Ryan Karp? I don't know. I think of 2019, probably it was my favorite. JB, you thought that was probably the best show of the year.
I think it's the best show we've done in a while for sure. Just because it was complete.
Yeah.
Like it never really had like down points. 200 was really, really good.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. I don't feel like, I mean, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't feel like 200 was as good as 100. Not that that's part of this
No,
question.
I don't think. I think it had like a couple of really good moments, but it wasn't like the whole show wasn't like 100. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I was on 200, and I don't even think I was on 100. So I mean, it's like
200
and 100 was still
200
better.
was like good for like 2 hours or 2.5 hours maybe, but then there was 4 hours of just regular stuff, whatever. But yeah, 08 last night was like from the beginning to the end had something going on. It was good.
Well, it had a lot to do with like the big build up, the Tommy thing,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
because
I
it
like
was
that.
just like there's a lot of people watching, and you know, the thing was, you know, sometimes shit like that doesn't pan out correctly. Like all the build up doesn't really like kind of pan out to be as big as what it was hyped, but that it like over exceeded it. Dude, you didn't even get a chance to intro the show. Tommy wouldn't shut the fuck up.
He was already yelling. I had you guys muted. I unmuted to say, "Hey, guys," and then I hear fucking
You know what it was, Joe? You played me burning the box over the intro,
Yeah.
and all I did was start going, ah, ha, 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 like I started laughing. And as soon as I did that, Tommy was like, fuck you, fuck you. I mean, it was like, that's all it took. Dude, it would have taken a pin dropping for him to be like,
We did do that. When you hear him scream,
know.
it was fucking ridiculous,
That-
dude.
he was irritable.
Dude, he woke up dogs in San Francisco. Like it was. Filthy? Did you hear that the other night,
Yeah, I heard it. Ken was playing all the shit for me.
dude? Like what in the fuck was like? It
Dude,
was.
I was
Play it to
saying
hear
that
what
the
you-
one,
Yeah.
the high pitched one sounds like if Tommy had a farm, that would be what the rooster sounds like when the fucking sun comes up.
But the thing
Let me
about
ask
it,
you this, though.
watch
Do you think
his
Tommy
face.
screamed more crazily at me or at Joe? Because I think it was at Joe.
Yeah, he always flips out on me, and I was like, I didn't do anything. I was helping you.
He does this to you and Ken a lot.
That's what we said. We were saying this last night. Like he attacks us randomly when someone else does something, and it's like, why did you said? Hold on, I want to hear what he said.
Play your fucking clips. Play your fucking clips.
Hey, Tommy, I'm playing the clip to find out what you really said, you fat fucking
Play your
retard.
fucking clips. Play your fucking
I'm playing the clip so I can hear what you really said, you idiot. Fuck you! I'm literally trying to help you, you fucking misguided faggot. I'm trying to help you, you fucking idiot. What is wrong with you?
That is the all-time Tommy freak out of Monetize This ever. And it was at Joe, and Joe had nothing to do with why he was pissed.
I didn't even do anything. There was people today like you're bullying him. Like I was helping him.
Dude, he got so overstimulated during that.
Oh, did you see how he made like an evil villain? He was like, oh, like it was like this evil villain thing.
Joe, he became so overstimulated that all it took was for you to talk, and he couldn't even respond with English, so he just screamed.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe he was yelling at me because I was trying to play the clip back to say, look, he didn't call Ken racist. He said something else. All right, well, let's play the clip.
He said gracious, apparently.
He said gracious.
But we said this last night on the show that he could be on Ken's show or your show, and there could be a fight between him and another person, Don't play that one. I'm trying to do something serious here, please. He could be on Ken's show or your show and be arguing with somebody other than you or Ken, but somehow he'll throw a ricochet shot that shits on you or Ken.
Yeah. You notice that, Ken?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. You notice that, Ken?
Next question. That was perfect timing.
That was pretty funny. Watch this. Ready? One more time for everybody.
The fuck?
Ready? Here it comes. He's going to scream any second now. Now watch it. Oh, my God. Ken, you agree with that? Like, Tommy throws shots at us randomly when we didn't even do anything?
Yeah.
Did you hear what I said, Ken?
Yeah.
No. I mean, is that not true that he will like be arguing with somebody on your show? He's not even talking to you.
No,
he'll
you're
argue with like a caller, and he'll be like, He's like, people like fucking Ken do this all the time.
Did you say that? I heard you say that last night.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So he did hear that. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like weird. It's like we didn't do it. Watch this. Right here it comes. It's got to be coming.
Fucking idiot!
What? Dude, it's like a volcano, like starting and then going off.
Can you please play that one more time?
Oh yeah,
What's the
many
timestamp so I can save it?
Yeah. The whole fucking thing is the best. Like this is the craziest sequence I've ever been involved with.
I'm jealous. I built this up for a week and I
Hold
love
on,
it.
I want to hear what he said.
Yo, play your fucking clips. Play your fucking clips.
Hey, Tom! Oh, let me get on the screen because it's funnier if you can see my fucking face and his
Your
face.
Joe gets so mad. Joe went from 0 to 100. He goes, "Hey Tommy, hey Tommy!"
Because I'm trying to help. I'm trying to show him that Ken did not say this.
Hear what you said.
And I'm like, look, I'll prove it, Tommy. I'll help you out. And then he's yelling at me about it. Ed, hold on, I want to hear what he said.
Yo, play your fucking clips. Play your fucking clips.
Hey, Tommy, I'm playing the clip to find out what you really
Play
said,
your
you fat
clips.
fucking
Play your
retard.
fucking clips. Play your fucking
I'm playing the clip so I can hear what you really said, you idiot.
Fuck you!
I'm literally trying to help you, you fucking misguided faggot. I'm trying to help you, you fucking idiot. What is... Oh my God, dude.
Holy Lord.
You know
Between that and the meatloaf thing, those are the two best clips.
If I whip out the F word, you know that, like, I'm mad. You know, I called him a faggot. Like,
you didn't just call him a faggot. You go, you misguided fucking faggot. Holy Lord, that clip is too much. Oh my God.
Travis TLC says, if you could pick one game to be remade the right way, which one would it be?
I think we've had this before, haven't we, Filthy?
Pick one game.
Yeah.
I think I said Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. That
the
would
original
be
Metal
sick.
Gear Solid.
What, a remake? But what he's saying is a game that wasn't made the right way the first time. I think.
Yeah, I mean,
I got you.
I don't know. I don't know if he means that, or if he just. I think he just means like upgraded to sort of now, but
Well, he did
like
say
Resident Evil.
remade the right way.
Yeah, he means like kind of how Resident Evil 2 was remade.
Hey, I'm so glad you brought that up. I just got that tonight. That
Yeah.
game is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Holy
It is.
shit, that game is awesome. Have you played that, Filthy?
I beat it like I think I had to play it like 5 or 6 times to get all the trophies.
He beat it on like the hard mode.
You cleaned it out to platinum.
Yeah, I cleaned the whole shit out.
But if you agreed, it's fucking great though.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Especially when the fucking tyrant shows up. It's fucking awesome.
I haven't got there yet, man. Me and Keish played it tonight for a few hours. We got to where the chopper crashes into the station.
I stopped playing because Leah didn't want to play with me anymore, and I got bummed out. I want to play that game bad, but I'll only play
Is
it
it
with Leah.
because she got scared or just because she got mad?
She don't like horror games or whatever. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Keish got weird about it too because like remember back in the day, all the lights were on. In this
Yeah.
one, all the lights are off and you have to use the flashlight. That was never in the old game.
Yeah. I just stopped playing. It was great though. I loved it. I just don't want to do
I
it.
mean, I'm gonna play it for a little bit before I go to bed when we get out of here.
I just don't want to play it by myself. You know, not because I'm scared, but just because I don't know. I like doing stuff with people, and I thought I'd do it.
You know what it is? I think it's because Keisha's like really like I'm kind of stupid, but like she likes doing the puzzles and shit.
That's
Like,
it.
'cause, you know,
I'm dumb. I like. Hey, go ahead, Leah. I'll be here, and I'll kill the zombie, and then she'll figure out how to get out of the hole. You
that's
know
what it is, man.
Same thing. But, Lee doesn't want to be my play friend, so I'll just kill myself now.
It's because you don't play like that.
Just kill
Seriously,
myself.
no, 'cause you're like, you play. Because it's, like, funny to watch me, like, be scared.
No, I'll play too. Shots Fired Christian says, what's your favorite grade in school and what happened that made it so great?
An A+.
Really? You got one?
Nope. But it would be my favorite.
Oh, I get the joke now.
Yeah, okay, that was lame as fuck, so I'll just go with...
Just kill yourself.
Yeah, that's bad. I'm not going to answer the question.
No,
on idleness.
that's pretty funny. Like, I just totally missed it. I was like, what does that mean? Like,
it's fucking low-hanging fruit,
Well, I'm retarded. My favorite grade was 9th grade because some girl who looked like one of those ice girls with the star tattoos, but she had big giant tits, gave me a blowjob that I'll never forget. The Hawk says, can you use shit as logs when you start a fire, JB?
I don't fucking know. Who asked that question?
The Hawk.
Fucking idiot.
Daryl Stoltz says, Avengers Endgame. Who do you think will be, and what's up, Daryl, man, one of the badass patrons. Who do you think will be the one to give Thanos his last breath? Drax or Hulk are my choices.
Captain Marvel.
Or do you think he'll find a way to escape? Well, I bet you Captain Marvel is like the one who's like instrumental in basically getting him killed. But at the very end, when he's basically maybe already dead or something, like Hulk throws him off a canyon.
I honestly can't believe we touched on this. It's probably because I didn't bring it up. But tell me you guys have seen the videos of the passive-aggressive fighting between Chris Hemsworth and Brie Larson.
Oh, I've seen it. Yep. What a whore.
Holy fuck. Ken and Filthy, have you guys seen these?
No.
Holy balls, dude. You guys should bring that up, Joe.
Yeah, so, like, I mean, we're going to go over time if we do, but that's okay. I don't mind it. But
well, I mean, we can end the show with it if we don't plan on taking calls.
It was about 15 more questions. But the Avengers, Chris Hemsworth and Brie Larson, like, they just in this awkward interviews, like, over and over again.
It was with Entertainment Tonight, right?
Well, because, dude, this girl is a piece of shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Remember when she was interviewed by the black girl at that show and she was like sucking up to like, well, especially you black women, we don't know.
Yeah, she might as well have petted her head.
Yeah, this is one of those white cunts who sees black people as their pets. And look at her stupid bitchy face. And of course she gets all shitty with Hemsworth. You know, the rumors are too the cast hates her. So
he's not the only person that apparently there was a from what I was reading, because there was a bunch of articles in those videos in the description.
Yeah.
That a lot of people on the set clashed with her.
Because she's an idiot. She's like fucking Cortez or whatever that girl's name is.
Yeah, dude, play this clip right here.
Because I thought that's what everyone did. And then...
Tom Cruise over here?
No, I want to be the first me, not the next Tom Cruise. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank you.
She said...
So
what she said was
give the context, yeah.
Yeah, they asked her if she did all of her own stunts, and she said, "Yeah, I do all of my own stunts on the show." And obviously Hemsworth knew that wasn't true. He's like, "What? We got the next Tom Cruise over here?" And that's where she's like, "No, it's the next me. Thank you very much."
Yeah. So the interviewer straight up said to her like, "So did you do all your own stunts?" And then she says yes, basically.
And even Hemsworth doesn't do all his own fucking stunts.
Yeah.
Let's not. Come on.
So this girl is just another psycho SJW, left-wing, crazy-leaning, wild psychopath.
And
like,
she's wearing that fruity fucking pantsuit too.
And she's like, I do my own stunts. And then when he's like, well, no, you didn't. Basically, she's like, yeah, fucking like, what a fucking weird person she is.
I do all my stunts.
I did my stunts because I thought that's what everyone did. And then...
Tom Cruise over here?
No, I want to be the first me, not the next Tom Cruise. Thank you very much.
Wow.
The fuck?
Do you ever ask them, like, who's your favorite superhero? Is it me or is it like...
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, I know. So it is.
Yeah, and it's Wonder Woman.
That's just asking for
Wonder Woman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they haven't seen your film yet, so maybe yours. But both my boys
they got good taste
have
in
Wonder
Wonder
Woman
Woman.
costumes.
So good.
I was like, what about Thor? They wear the Wonder Woman costume, or one of them in particular.
When I was a boy, I loved Wonder Woman as well.
He literally just looked at her and goes, he said his favorite superhero is Wonder Woman. He looks at her and goes, I haven't seen your movie yet.
This is for you, Dad.
Here you go, Dad. Here's your hammer.
Chris Hemsworth. Whoa. There's him with the Wonder Woman jig. That's funny.
Is there any competition between the different sects, the different groups?
There's no competition for me because I'm the strong.
Different sects and groups? What
Whoa, you gotta let that clip play out, big time.
I'm sorry, but this guy asking the question is a cunt.
Because I'm the strongest, so it's just kind of like a different. There's no competition for me because I'm the strongest, so it's just kind of like a different.
Well, you should let her think that, but yeah.
It's not. As
You
I've
are.
said before, it's not. It's just a fact. It's not a personal opinion.
No,
And it's
no.
not a reflection on what you can't do, but it is also kind of a reflection on all that you
It's
can't do.
just that you're just not that strong. But you're really smart, and but should we have a fight?
And she can eat
I
bacon
feel like we're
nobody's
fighting right
business.
now. I think it's been an all-day thing.
Yep.
Know your place, cunt.
Man, she is
I knew that was coming.
She's a
Can
miserable
you
man.
believe the audacity? Can you believe the audacity on this bitch? Did you
She's
see
like, filthy, I love you. Know your place, cunt.
You know what your superpower is? You're a walking broom. You fucking
You're a
cunt.
walking, talking, hagging cunt.
You have
You're a
special
fucking-
sandwich making hands.
You're a fucking egg jiggler. That's what your fucking
I wish you
superpower
were
is.
just a set of hands, you cunt.
You're sand mayonnaise.
Whoa.
You're a sand.
Sand mayonnaise.
You're a
She's
sand.
No, she's white. She's white. She's white.
You're a sand.
Oh my lord.
Wow.
You're a sand.
Oh my.
You're a sand.
Nitwit.
Oh my. Damn, you're flirting with that hard.
Nitwit.
Sand nitwit.
Oh man, that is really.
Sand nickel.
You are a sand. You are a sand.
Oh my God. No way. End the show. I'm going home. I'm out. Oh my God.
I've got him on tape saying the N-word.
Oh, forget it.
All right, but anyway, that didn't make there. Gotham's Dork Knight. Do you think Tommy went too far last night when Tommy, the fat fuck, insulted Leah? Leah, do you think he went too far last night?
Tommy?
Yeah. For on.
Yeah, what did I say to him to prompt him to do that? I don't remember.
You probably. I don't know what you said to him, but I'm sure
I
you.
don't think you did say anything. I think that's why we yelled at him, because he pulled you into this when it had nothing to do with you.
You said, "Well, I feel sorry for you. You have to kiss Leah." I remember him
Maybe
saying
that's
that.
why I didn't think of. I was trying to think of what did I say to make him say that? But yeah, I don't know. Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Anyway, I don't care.
Fuck you.
All right. Well, what is next? Yeah, I don't know. Leah's shit all over him, and he says nothing usually. So he finally said something. So I don't have a problem with it. He wants to hump Leah. I know he does. So I don't. Whatever. It's creepy.
I think he's a liar and stuff. So I don't like him.
Broken Lion says, "Have you guys ever taken a road trip that lasted more than 10 hours?" I think everybody has, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I have.
I mean, I was in a just so many. We've all taken a million. Put it that way. A Tree Root says, if you have total control of a film, what would you guys make? Oh, God, it'd be a porn.
I don't know. That's one of those ones I wish I would know in advance so I'd have a better answer.
Yeah, I think I'd make some kind of sci-fi movie somehow. I don't know though.
I'd want to make a Warcraft movie, but I want to do it in the whatever, if you see their cutscenes.
You mean like the
They're
Norse
wicked,
areas?
They're wicked good cutscenes in the game. There's a few of them where they do the little mini movie things, introducing what's going on and stuff like that.
Cinematics.
Cinematics, that's the word. Yeah.
Well,
I want to do Warcraft. I want the Warcraft movies. I want movies in that because
yeah,
they're
I didn't hate the Warcraft movie, but it's you see the cinematics that Blizzard makes, and it's just make your own fucking movie.
Yeah, and that's I like the Warcraft movie. I liked it too, but they were supposed to be 2 more of them. And they set
Yeah.
it up that way, and you can tell there's supposed to be more, and it doesn't look like they're ever going to happen.
Well, yeah, they
So-
send Thrall up the river. There's supposed to be the rise of the orcs with Thrall.
Yeah, and that whole thing.
Are they gonna make more? Because
Well, there was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a 3. It was supposed to be like a 3-movie deal, and like even with the whole Garona at the end. Is that her name? I forget.
Verona?
At the end, she stabs the king, but the king tells her to do it, and everything, and like there's this whole like almost like sort of betrayal, but not a betrayal, but they don't know that it's not a betrayal yet. Sort of deal.
But that movie, as far as video game, because technically it goes into the category of video game movie. For video game movies, that's one of the better ones. One of the best ones.
There's also more to be done with like Gul'dan too, because in the games he was still alive until last expansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was killed off by Illidan.
Yeah, and that's a whole other thing. Oh man, there's so many good storylines that they could take.
Well, you see,
and go
that's
with,
the
too. And
thing.
they decided to go before. I mean, not before and not before, but they decided to go. They picked a weird storyline, I feel like, but I kind of get it. Like you have to kind of introduce the orcs into Azeroth, and that's why they picked it. Because otherwise, it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Yeah, they picked like the beginning of everything rather than starting with probably one of the better stories. And like Leah said, I understand why they did what they did, but unfortunately, they picked one that didn't do good enough in the U.S. for them because it did really good outside of the U.S.
Yeah.
That's why they're not doing the movies anymore. If they would have picked a better storyline for the set of films to do, they probably would have done better.
They should have done Lich King.
Oh, for sure. That's I've always told everybody they should have
where I
started
would've
with
gone
Arthas.
first. Yeah, because you can go back. You can go back and do prequels. They could have just picked up in a world and started in the world, and it's like, yep, we accept that Azeroth is like this, and that the orcs are fighting, and the humans are on this side, the orcs are on the, and you can just understand that there's 2 factions, and there's all this different. You don't really have to know that this is why the orcs are here, this is why the Draenei are here, and or not here, but like that's why they're involved, and you don't really need to know that to be able to do like the Lich King storyline. And then in fact that a lot of that comes from I don't know, that story is just so good. Like I feel like they should have done that, especially with like the prequel when you play like
Well, they could have made 3 movies though alone out of Arthas.
yeah, well I mean even like like you have all these like sort of like weird thoughts about Arthas too and everything, and like he was like once good and all this stuff, but then you play like in the game you play like the Culling of Stratholme.
Oh, it's a great dungeon, yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, wow, that's some fucked up shit.
And I was made fun of for
like,
I was made fun of for finding a Yang's recurve.
No, you weren't made fun of for finding a Yang's recurve. You were made fun of, or not really, you were given shit because you make fun of me for talking about stuff after you reacted to your Yang's recurve in the way that you did.
No, it's not about you.
By the way, the mistake that Legendary Pictures made was, like Leah said, picking this because they did it with Lord of the Rings, not Legendary Pictures, but they picked a better story. If they would have started with The Hobbit, we don't know if it would have been the insane explosion on the scene that it was with Lord of the Rings. You want to know why? Because they knew the Lord of the Rings was just a better story.
Yeah, The Hobbit.
You're right. The Hobbit would have been like, that was nice. Like it would have been like, that's nice. Oh, it's over. But Lord of the Rings became something crazy.
But The Hobbit only did so well because of the Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit movies weren't that good.
The Hobbit movies.
Well, no.
I mean, they were annoying because they stretched
That's
out.
Exactly what I was going to say. That's the problem.
3 movies when that movie's been done before in like cartoon version and stuff like that in like an hour and 5 minute like format, and they could do it in that. So it's like you guys could have done that, and they also the Lord of the Rings movies
2 parts would have been good.
Yeah, fine, but the Lord of the Rings movies didn't add in unnecessary characters and shit. If anything, they left out stuff, but even then it's almost all included in like the bonuses and the extras that they released over the like 17 different sets that they released.
Yeah.
That stuff is there. I think the only thing I could think of really that I don't know ever made it in was Tom Bombadil. I don't know if that ever made it into any of the cuts.
Well, they never included the War in the North in the movies. There was an entire battle happening in the War in the North in the books. Like all that shit that was taking place.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about? Like where the entire story. Like when the Shire got taken over and everything, and that wasn't ever portrayed in the movies.
Oh, at the end you mean? Oh, all right, yeah, because the Shire's getting fucked up. That
Right.
stuff. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, they didn't.
Like
I
they
think it's
made
'cause,
made a video game on it.
Yeah.
Did
touch on
Saruman
it.
show up at the fucking Shire at the end?
Wait, what?
Sauron?
At the end of Return of the King in the books.
Yeah.
Doesn't Saruman or something happen in the Shire when they get back to the Shire where it's not just a fucking happy ending? Like there's a brawl that goes on.
Yeah,
They
that's
have to retake the Shire, but there was a different major villain. He was the guy that was running the war in the North, and it was one of his generals, and they had to retake the North from him.
actually I don't know that that's. No, I remember the Shire. I remember the Shire being like, there's like fighting and shit going on. They have to take it back. The war in the North, though, what you're saying, a separate thing with somebody else going on?
You might be basing it on that video game, JD.
That's what I'm wondering if he. I'm trying to find out
Here,
if this is.
let me try and look it up because I haven't read the book since I was in fucking high school. So let me try and look this up just so because I feel like
Actually, neither have I. It's been that. Yeah, I haven't read them since high school either. But I don't remember that. I do remember the whole Shire conflict, but not the war in the North. That's literally the name of this game, is the war in the North.
Well, yeah, they made that video game for like Lord of the Rings fans because they knew that there was a lot missing from the movies that wasn't a part of the stories. I wish my buddy Mike was here because he has read those books so many times over and he talks about it too. I'm just
Is this
trying
part
to
of Lotro? No, it's a separate game. Is it?
I don't know. We probably shouldn't dwell too long. I mean, I
No,
would
it
like
is.
to
It's part of Lotro.
This is above my pay grade.
I mean, you can ask another question at any time, but I will.
Oh, by the way, I would remake Roots.
Oh my god.
I would call it Roots. Toby learns his fucking place.
Oh my god. What the
That's what I would do. Starring Joe Cronin.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I want to be LeVar Burton's character. Just so I can
and Defoe.
Kunta Kinte. Or have like reverse Roots and it's like white people getting tortured and
Right.
stuff and like Tice Man is the whipper. He's whipping the shit out of me.
White ass up right now. Get your white ass out
You
there.
like that, Joe? You like that, Joe? You faggot. Then he whips me again. Then pisses on my fucking scars. Yeah, Heistman Defoe is Slave Master Malcolm. A Tree Root says if you... Oh, that was him earlier. Carl Matz says, wrestling question. Oh, no. But what was the last wrestling event that you marked out for? NXT. NXT before WrestleMania. It was fucking awesome.
All right, I found it here. I found the answer.
Jay Nasty's up next.
Was I way off?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's also it wasn't. It's not just Lotro. It was PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Windows. But it says although the game includes familiar locations from Middle Earth, it does not revolve around the core story of the Lord of the Rings. Instead, it creates an original tale.
Oh.
Oh, well,
You
fuck
just,
me.
You just ruined JB's world.
No, I mean, I obviously knew that the Shire was taken over. I knew that there was a lot that they left out of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because in the books they do
but
have
that's
to in the books they do have to retake the Shire. That does happen.
Yeah, but it's minor. I think it's like a chapter, isn't it?
Well, so the game just went into full detail of what actually happened. Like, that's about what he said, kind of.
No. We're talking about two separate things. The things with the Shire, where the hobbits go back, and the Shire is basically like at war with itself almost. I don't even know if there's any of Sauron's people, and so it's like it's just fucked up because of everything that's been going on, and they have to like retake that and sort that all out. What Bailey's talking about is the war in the North, which is something he was saying like it's like a different war that was going on where something was being like an area was being held by a general of Sauron that they had to take.
But I know that they touched on it in the game, but I was under the impression that even in the books there was like armies dispatched, not just in the cities that were taken over in the movies and stuff like that.
I mean, it would make sense that things have to get sorted out afterwards because he's got shit all over the place. But I was just saying that the war in the North thing, I don't believe is in the books. And
I got you. Okay.
Based on what I just read here, it says it creates an original tale, which I'm assuming means it's not in the books.
Okay,
not that it couldn't, not that this is something that couldn't have been going on, which is probably why they made it a game. Which,
right.
That's why they made it the way it was.
Okay, I'm with you. I stand corrected.
But that's what I was like. I was just saying, like, I don't think there's really anything else in those books that, throughout the course of releasing all the extras, that they didn't end up including, except for Tom Bombadil, who I think they completely left out. I don't know if he shows up anywhere.
Well, I would hate if they left some out in that third one because Keish bought me like the big things that came out.
Yeah! It's gonna be some stupid Diablo thing or some. Are sports on right now?
Fucking Primal Amulet!
Yep, see.
Fucking Primal Amulet! It's the red! Leah, look at that red Primal! You don't see red ever in this fucking game! You fuck! I do! Fucking yeah!
I beat the new raid today. You don't see me sitting here, like, screaming about it.
I've been trying to find an amulet a fucking goddamn Primal all week, Leah.
Let's wrap this shit up. I want to play Resident Evil 2.
The final thing the whole point that I was getting to was the fact that The Hobbit not only stretched their movie out to 3 movies, but they added stuff in that wasn't even in the books. And including, I think, an entire relationship. And that bothers me.
You know what, though? It's useless. It's a thing I don't even need. It's a piece of shit. Fuck. Fucking piece of
Told
shit.
You, that's why that game's garbage.
Motherfuck ass of a butt fuck. Fuck Tommy's life!
So excited. You got so excited because that gear is so rare. And then, it's not even good for you because
for a fucking witch doctor
that game
or something.
Is trash.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, it gives you gear for other characters, other characters you can't even play.
Play your fucking clips. Play your fucking
I'm playing the clip! Jay Nasty says, it's safe to say that YouTube career isn't in the cards for Tommy NC. What do you guys see him doing realistically as a job or career? I say Walmart greeter.
Car washer.
I say dick washer.
Fry guy.
I mean, we already know he worked at a
Subway.
He worked at a grocery store for years. He never ever. He's always had a job. I mean, dude, even when I was fucking doing.
I can't wait to see him get the belt and do stuff like, like walk to Ingalls and like walk to Ingalls and like walk to Ingalls.
I hope he beats Hamza's.
I didn't say he lost it, so he never has to give it back.
He will get destroyed.
You just wait until he sends you a DM asking you to pay for the shipping and handling for that package.
Well, I already told him. He already told me.
There's gonna be some fucked up shit.
He already messaged me.
100% guarantee it.
He already said, how much does this cost to ship out? He already said that to me.
Well, it shouldn't cost him too much since mommy pays his bills.
Doesn't his mom mail all his stuff for him?
I told him I'd pay for it anyway. I mean, I don't know.
She would have to. I mean, she folds his fucking laundry.
She wipes his ass.
James Harden, sardines, tuna, or Blandaldine? I'm going sardines.
We've had this question before.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
I'm going with Blandaldine.
Filthy, Ken?
What was the other one?
Blandaldine.
Yeah, baby. I'm going sardines. I like sardines.
No, I really like tuna.
Actually, I like all 3, to be honest. I'd take all 3 if I could.
Well, it's ironic because Blandaldine smells like the other 2.
Hell yeah. It
all smells like pussy,
Yeah, but it tastes good. Moki, what's up, Moki? Moki I3 on Twitch. How you doing, man?
Moki Betts.
Did anybody see Corrupted cast? Did anybody in Corrupted watch UFC 236?
Nope.
The co and main events were the best fights you will ever see.
Oh,
wow. And
damn.
Dana White is about to announce the future of combat sports. Much love. Normally we usually catch it. Once in a while I do a review of it, and sometimes Ken does too. But I don't think any of us paid attention to this one.
No, I know I didn't.
I know that I think it was Alistar Overeem. I did get a notification sent to my phone that he won by TKO in the first round.
That's pretty badass.
Dude, that guy's had his head rocked so many times he's gonna have porridge in his fucking skull in the next 10 years. Seriously, he's all fucked up.
No, I can't believe with Daniel Bryan, man. It sucks.
Yeah, I'm really worried about what they're gonna say, but based on the few like insidey people that I know, he's having flashback shit and stuff, and it's not good. And I'm hearing that he may be announcing retirement again.
Damn.
So that's not good. That's it, guys. It's Easter. We want to get out of here. Everybody be with their families and everything. Everybody not celebrating. Sorry, you got fucked. But thanks to JB from JBRadio.com.
Wouldn't that suck to spend your whole day in a hotel room by yourself?
Oh, my God. Yeah, dude. What did you say, Ken? Because Leah just told me something else, and I didn't hear you.
I said, wouldn't that suck to spend your whole fucking Easter in a hotel room by yourself?
Yeah, it would.
Wouldn't it suck to spend Easter underground like Jesus did and then have to come back out of the fucking ground and say, hey, look, guys, it's me, and then just die again?
Gobbling the giblets of my favorite monster.
What?
I have no idea.
What is happening right now? Ken, who are you referencing to?
Joe.
What?
Because he said something about fucking gobbling. What was it?
Oh, yeah, I said gobbling the giblets, I said, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
No, I mean, like, who are you talking about spending alone in a hotel room? Who?
No, I'm just speaking in general.
Oh, okay.
Imagine you had to spend
Tommy
all by yourself in a hotel room.
Yeah. Masturbating.
Who is he talking about?
No, I'm just saying, just in general, like imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I figured Christmas would be worse, but Easter, I guess, yeah, that would suck.
Because it's Easter tomorrow. I'm thinking, like, imagine you had to be all by yourself for it.
Suck that bunny off all by myself.
Walking around with a fucking bunny head and some shit. I don't know. Getting a fucking Uber with a bunny head.
Getting a fucking Uber with a bunny head. Oh,
I
man.
feel like he's referencing somebody, and I'm just missing it.
Oh, you are missing it.
I don't know who it is. I feel like such a zero right now.
Man, I almost want to call you a retard for that, but that's fine.
I mean, I don't feel like it would offend me because I pretty much am, but like, who the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my God.
Man, what
just
do you
in general, just like anybody who is like, you know, has to be by themselves on a holiday. It sucks.
Yeah, man. It's terrible. Well, we'll see you guys later, man. We love y'all.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace out. Peace up.
Keeping you on the outside of a fact.
Pimps up. Hose down. Giblets of a guy's testicle ball sack asshole. Fuck.
Yo, play your fucking clips. Play your fucking clips.
Play that whole clip. I want to hear it again.
Want to hear the whole thing again?
Yeah, the whole thing, baby.
Jesus. Well, actually, I can do that. Hold on. There it is.
That's why I asked to clarify.
I'm not even fucking around right
That's
now.
what I'm trying to go back. That's why I'm going back to play it. That's why I'm trying to play it. So relax. I'm trying to play it to hear what you said. Hold on. I want to hear what he said.
Yo, play your fucking clips. Play your fucking clips.
Hey, Tommy, I'm playing the clip to find out what you really said, you fat fucking retard.
Play your fucking clips. Play your fucking
I'm playing the clip so I can hear what you really said, you idiot. Fuck you! I'm literally trying to help you, you fucking misguided faggot. I'm trying to help you, you fucking idiot.
What the fuck?
Happy Easter, everybody. Bye.